living here in Jersey, fighting villains from afar. You gotta find first gear in your giant robot car. You dig giant robots, I dig giant robots, we dig giant robots, chicks dig giant robots. Nice.
Hello once again, everybody. Welcome to the Anime Boomers podcast. My setup, my display is all fucked now. Apparently Discord did an update between the last time we recorded the podcast in November to today. So the couch doesn't have everybody stacked up like they're actually sitting on the couch. It's all messed up. It's all broken. I'll have to figure out what CSS code I'm going to have to fix. But isn't that the way that things go when you stream? You take off like a month or two or 3 or 4, and then when you come back, everything has changed. OBS wants to update and break everything. Discord has changed and updated if they haven't banned you already. But that's just the life of a streamer. Our guest actually knows quite a bit about that. Michael Alberto. How you doing, Mike?
What's up, Gator? It's me, Gator.
That's right.
Hey.
How does it feel being anointed the next gym?
It's kind of stressful, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot to live up to, I guess.
You got some big britches to fill, don't you?
I do.
And also joining us is my co-host, who has unfortunately had a nasty case of the coof for like the last week. I didn't know if she was actually going to end up making the podcast, but she was just like, you know what? Fuck it, let's just do it on Saturday, no matter how bad she feels. It's Spooky Weeb Trash. How you doing, Spooky?
I'm getting topped by Michael Alberto in this setup here.
Hey,
Yeah.
but you're topping Craig Kuhn though, so it's
I'm
like
griping her. I'm griping her.
This is an Eiffel Tower if I've ever fucking seen it. Holy shit. It's been roasting.
Yeah.
But hello. Yeah, I just survived COVID. Whoop. And I will try to cover up my coughs, and I'm very scatterbrained. I do apologize. I did just go through a fever for 5 days straight. So I'm going to try my best here, trying to make fun of Crunchyroll and not die on stream.
Yeah, it's like the coof brain is real. I've noticed. Like everybody I've known that gets it, like for the next like month or so, they're totally scatterbrained. They just like forget things very easily.
I have
real.
ADHD. Me frying my brain just made it like 5 times worse. Okay, so
So what you're telling me is we're gonna segue like 100 times on this episode as opposed to just like the 50 times.
Full retard mode. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
The Gator PPP. No, oh wait, hold on.
PP me.
Fuck.
It's PP.
The bunny. The bunny rig is cute.
The Pop Team Epic Gator cosplaying as the uncle from Isekai Oji-san.
Oh, I thought they were making a Peepa reference with the VTuber rig. I'm sorry. See, example A, the fucking like fever brain you're about to experience for a while. I'm sorry, y'all.
She's got those coofed up neurons, not quite firing properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this was me. Essentially, Isekai Oji-san was kind of sort of snubbed by the Crunchyroll Awards, which we'll get into a little bit later. That's kind of the main course for tonight, where we're gonna laugh at Crunchyroll's just terrible fucking anime awards. Like I don't understand why they actually went through with this year. It's just like there's only 2 nominees practically, and they're both just gonna win everything. So I don't even know why. They should just announce like.
Well, this happens every year with Crunchyroll. Is like, do you guys remember what year did the skating gay anime, which wasn't gay enough in my opinion, come out? The
skating gay anime. It doesn't really ring a bell.
Oh, it was
those.
It was the maybe it was the anime where everyone was like, oh, this is about the gay boys. Oh, and everyone complained how horribly it was animated. I'd have to Yuri on Ice. Yes.
Oh, Yuri on Ice. I did not watch that one.
I did, and I was like, this is not gay enough. This is just fucking like, oh, are they gay? Are they not gay? Are they just fucking skating? So like the year when Yuri on Ice came out, I think it was like 2018 or 2017, literally won every single fucking award on Crunchyroll because it was just massive, and all the Fujos fucking voted for it. So
my
it's just like,
representation. One of those.
why the fuck do I know that? I never watched it. It's because it was so popular. You know about it through osmosis. That's why.
Yeah, I don't get why they do these type of award show things, because for one, I don't think anybody really cares like to like get excited for them, and the only reason people care is to just like complain about them. It's kind of like
that's
YouTube
true.
Rewind. It's like nobody actually got excited for it. It was just time for everybody to complain, give people something to talk about for like 2 days. Like that's all it was for.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much just like watched it just to see like all the cringe moments they put in there, and then to complain that they snubbed PewDiePie. That was my whole reason.
That's what everybody did every year, for like 3-4 years. And I don't know. I remember people used to like Rewind. I don't know if like it really changed that much, if it was just like the audience who watched it changed.
Well, I think no. What it is like because YouTube before 2016, actually, I feel like 2016 was just like a weird year where and then everything changed. That's where it like got really, really popular, and we started watching more of it. But before, the reason I was so hyped is because it was like you knew who these people were that were in it, and it felt more like a close niche community of people that you knew. Like you knew Jenna Marbles, you knew like the Sposh guys, you knew the people that were dancing. And if you didn't like their content, you knew who they were. And that's what it made it so neat to see. But then they started being more corporatized. And it's like literally who, and also, I don't know, it's literally like trying to diversify their profile too. But the people that are going to be on the Rewind nowadays are just literally who's closest to like YouTube as a corporation. But it doesn't even matter if you even have like 1 million subs nowadays. Like people with 1 million subs have like got trouble reaching out to YouTube headquarters. So
yeah, but it's also probably just because YouTube got bigger. Like it's no longer this small niche thing. Like isn't there like over like 1,000 channels that have like 1 million subs now, or some crazy shit like that?
it's like
it's just so much bigger, because like before it was like every big YouTuber spoke English, because mostly like the English speaking world who watched it also had like one Spanish channel that I think was pretty popular, and it was like behind PewDiePie in subs. But now YouTube is like this worldwide global thing, and it's like there's no way you're gonna know everybody. So they have to like find a way to try to include everybody, and it just doesn't work. Like nobody's ever satisfied.
Speaking of YouTube, we should probably announce that we're having a donation for next year's anime Matsuri. We're trying to build up to it.
Yep, we figured we should start early this year. I think last year we started in like, what was it, April
Spring or something.
Yeah, it was like late in the spring where we were talking about anime Matsuri and trying to, let everybody know that like all super chats and stuff will go to the Anime Matsuri 2023 fund. So we're decided to start it early this year and announce that all of the super chats and everything will go towards the Anime Matsuri fund. So if you're thinking about going to the convention, we will definitely be there in Houston, Texas. The George R. Brown Convention Center. It should be a lot of fun. I think Nick Ricade is already confirmed. I think Vic Mignogna said he's going to come back. I mean,
I'd be surprised if he wasn't.
Yeah, I would too. So
I mean, like, yeah, he works for the people who run the organization, right? Like, it's like they have their own dubbing company now. So
I haven't heard a whole lot of news about that too. I'm hoping we'll hear a whole lot more news about AM Studios going forward, because I know they said they had like a license that nobody would expect. So I guess maybe we'll find out more at this year's Matsuri, which, by the way, it's 2 weeks later than it was last year. So last year it was the end of July. Now it's actually going to be the second week in August. So it's
swamp ass.
Yeah, so it's going to be swamp ass. Just be ready.
It's so humid. It's like right in the armpit of what is it called, of Texas. So
I got a question about, so is Anime Matsuri like a convention where people don't even go to the convention, they just go to like Airbnbs to get drunk, or so like
no, that's like that's VidCon. Yeah,
that's VidCon.
So the reason now people actually it's funny, Michael. Like we actually enjoy hanging out with each other. Video content creators do not. With the general public. No.
Well, you see, I always like to, get fucked up. If I have an excuse, I'm gonna go and get fucked up.
Well, we did.
Oh, so you guys do get? Oh, but you do both. It's like you go to the con and then you get fucked up, but it's
you
not
go to
just
the
like,
convention and then after, because the convention usually like all the festivities are done around like 8 or 9 o'clock. So then after that, you go to the bar with like all of all the cool people, and then you get like rip roaring ass drunk with like everybody.
Okay, okay, now I get it. All right,
Yeah,
maybe
it's a lot
that's
of fun.
We love. You wouldn't think so, but we love our liquor. We do like to party. So, like furries, they love like party drugs. Weebs, we love hard liquor, and that's just
I don't care for weed. There was we went to one party in Austin, and like I think people were on like they were on some crazy shit, man. They were on like I don't even remember what drug it was, like crazy shit. But I didn't do that. I just got a little drunk with Augie, and he was screaming about a certain religious group that he may or may not like in front of everybody. In front
You
of,
should
like,
have totally recorded and blackmailed him. And
He
then
admitted it. He admitted it on his stream, and I'm like, why would you ever admit that you did that? He didn't even remember. I told him about it the next day, and he was convinced I was doing a bit to fuck with him. So then he asked like Tom and everybody else. Everybody's like, no, you definitely did scream that at the fireplace about that group of people. It's just like, geez, man.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Mormonism. Yeah, that's what Argy was talking about. Hating on Mormons.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Reyes for 125, and I don't even know what that symbol is. I think that's peso. It says, "Long live the cancer man. Here's my dono gator." Well, thank you. That's right. Yeah, Mr. Medicare has retired from internet streaming. That's it. His swan song. He handed everything to Ranbot and Michael Alberto.
And did he say Pippa Pimpkin too, or is it just me and Rand?
I think it's just you and Rand, but then he was just like, Pippa's great too.
All right, cool.
So it's kind of like a little bit.
People want me to stream with him. I appeared one time on a stream with him. I think one time back at the after panel for Medicare versus Nick.
You have to think that's literally just an amalgamation of Jim, a skinny anorexic boy who's autistic, an anime rabbit, and a Nazi. Literally, just if you blend all those people together, you have Jim Medicare. So I think he's chosen wisely. Okay.
So to take this back to like anime stuff, it's kind of like how in Death Note, when L died, you had Nier and Mello. Each had different aspects of L's personality.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it wasn't as good, so...
I didn't care for the second half of Death Note.
Yeah, so maybe that's not the best comparison, not giving people the best of
Death Note was
expectations.
awesome. Death Note was awesome. I enjoyed it. I didn't watch it till like recently. I mean, I liked the whole thing, but I think it started off extremely strong. It was like kind of hard to top that later down the line.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that was kind of the problem with Death Note, is that the first part is so good, and the climax to it is so fantastic that there's really like, it should have honestly ended where it did in the first part. I know why they wanted to have more, because it's like, well, you can't have the bad guy win. Spoilers, by the way.
It's already too late.
Yeah, I mean, like, everybody's...
don't spoil, like, what, a 13-year-old fucking anime? 13 years old?
Yeah. Spoilers, bad guy wins.
It's like spoiling.
Depends on who you define as the bad guy, I suppose, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, it's like I think they just couldn't have the bad guy win, and so they had to have more, and he had to get what's coming to him. But I had no problem with the way that season 1 ended, and if they didn't have anything else, it would have been just perfectly fine the way it was.
Have you read the sequel manga to Death Note, where it has like the E-boy being in control of the Death Note? Yes, I've seen it. It's okay.
I didn't even know that existed.
Oh yeah, there is a sequel
where he trades with Donald Trump with the Death Note, like it's a nuclear weapon.
He's like, we have obtained the Death Note, and now we are not going to do anything with it.
That's
But we have it.
just so dumb.
Yeah, because what ends up happening, if you don't want to hear the spoiler, just mute it or whatever, or go read it. Like pause this, go read it. And
Yeah,
then
if you
come
don't want to
back.
hear the spoilers to this bad manga from like 8 years ago,
It's
Bad manga.
It's not bad. Okay,
no,
so
it's not.
no, the sequel. This was actually pretty funny. How it went. Like it's not. I don't think it's supposed to be funny, but it's kind of unintentionally funny. So this kid gets a Death Note, and he actually like figures out how to game the system. So he's like, "Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this Death Note, and I'm gonna basically like put it on eBay for the world. I'm gonna announce that I have this thing, and everybody's gonna fight over it and donate money." Okay, but then it's like, well, if you donate money, then they're gonna figure out who you are. No, actually, the way I have it set up is that like every Japanese citizen gets like a certain amount of money. So they'll never be able to figure out like who actually had the Death Note to go after them. And because he's not writing anybody's names in the book, he's like bypassed the, if you write somebody's name in the book and you kill them, you know, you're doomed or whatever. So he bypasses that completely. And the king of the underworld or whatever gets so fucking pissed about this that he adds a new rule to the book so that anybody that directly benefits from this, from the sale of the Death Note, dies instantly. But see, when he relinquishes the book, he forgets about that. So he gets the money and then fucking dies.
Bruh.
Because he forgot, the one thing he forgot to do was he forgot to like allow himself to at least remember that one thing. So he completely fucked himself and dies.
Jeez.
But like
Brutal.
everybody else did great. So everybody else was fine. Everybody in Japan got like, I can't remember how much money it was, but it was a stupid amount of money. But yeah, like it was good, but it wasn't great.
Could have been worse, kid.
Should we get on to the topics?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me read another one. This was set in Stream Elements from Dandy for $10. Gator, unrelated to the topic of tonight's show, but what are your thoughts on Godwinson doing 2 streams about you already? Also very happy to see Anime Boomers streaming right now. I really don't care. He's a retard. Retards tend to do their retard stuff. Like, this is an anime podcast, so we're not going to cover a whole lot of like drama stuff. That's what my other show is for. I'm sure I will probably talk about that at some point.
Yeah, go talk to the Nazi about drama stuff. He loves that. We're talking about anime here.
Yeah, you will definitely see me uncork on Debate Lords a little more than I do on here, because we talk about fun stuff here, not about like stupid retards doing retard shit. Dean Domino 25 sent a $9.99 super chat. It says if they wanted to keep Light from winning, they could have just done what the Japanese live action films did, where L writes his own name to delay his death as long as he can and catch Light. See, I actually like the live action, like the twist there that they did with the live action, because it seems like something L would do. That L would sacrifice himself in order to root out who Kira really was. And I think it stayed true to like the spirit of it without necessarily having to change too much, because that's still something that L would do in the manga, as opposed to how they did it for the terrible fucking the American adaptation that we watched on here. I had completely blocked most of that out of my memory, but now I'm suddenly recalling
I love
that.
the 80s comedy known as Death Note. That was great.
God, it was so bad. Just the opening alone kills me.
They couldn't tell if it wanted to be Twilight, an 80s comedy, a love story, but how it ended was fucking phenomenal. The Ferris wheel dropping and everything. That was Kino. That was just pure Kino right there.
Yeah. I just go back to the opening where it's just like, oh, she's a cheerleader. Oh, she's smoking. She's bad. It was so like 80s.
Masato, not Masato. Fuck, but oh, fuck. What was her name? It starts with an M.
It wasn't Misa. They like changed
Mari?
her name.
Misa. Well, like the Misa from the show, from the manga.
Yeah.
She's not a bad girl. She's actually the goodest of girls, and she didn't deserve Light. Like, okay, or Light didn't deserve her. That's what I gotta say about that. She was the best. And if it wasn't for her, actually, I don't think like the plot would progress as like much as it did, because she literally like sacrificed a lot just to be with to be.
He needed her
Light.
Shinigami eyes to do basically anything. The threat of having
Right.
Misa on his side pretty much guaranteed that nobody could fuck with him.
All he had to do was fuck her, but he fucked her over. Son of a bitch.
Well, that's also because Light, he was interested in that other girl. Because Light's the kind of person that like he looks down on people that aren't as smart as he is. So when Misa came along,
Pretentious fuck.
yeah, well, yeah, I mean that's
Fuck
kind
him.
of his character. That's ultimately his downfall too, is that he's so arrogant and so pompous.
He's watched so much fucking Rick and Morty in his life. It
Yeah,
just really
he's watched so
projects.
much Rick and Morty that he's just like, Ryuk, I turned myself into a pickle. A pickle.
Oh my-
That's right.
I shouldn't
Ryuk.
have laughed at that.
No one will suspect a pickle of being Kira.
My God.
We should actually get to the actual topics instead of just shit posting about Rick and Morty and Death Note. All right. So first up on the list here, we've got Velma. So Michael, have you seen the absolute masterpiece that is Velma?
I'd rather you shoot me in the head than I watch that fucking show. I have not seen it. I've seen, I think, a few clips of it on Twitter. It's kind of... I've seen, like, theories on why it was made. Like, people think it was just made as, like, outrage bait, which might be somewhat true. But, I don't know. Adult animation, or animation geared towards adults in America, is always, like, so poor. Like, so miscalculated all the time. And just not good, honestly. I mean, like, there's not really that many good adult animated shows you can say that have come out in the last, like, 10 years.
You know
Besides-
that. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you can go on.
You know that, Michael, do you ever watch the early 2000s, like, peak movie parody cinema that is, like, the Scooby-Doo live-action movies?
No, I've not seen those. Or
Oh.
maybe I have when I was younger. I don't remember.
They're so cheesy, and objectively, they're pretty bad movies, but they're campy and fun. And they're made by, wasn't they made like the guy who eventually directed Star Wars? Is that the same guy?
Ryan Johnson?
I
Gator?
have no idea.
Yeah. Aren't they like filmed by them or directed by him? I could be misremembering.
I know he did
Not Ryan
Slither.
Johnson. Who was the guy who fuck? To look this up now.
Sounds a little... I don't know if you can go from the Scooby-Doo live action to fucking Star Wars.
Well, you can if it's made by the same director. Let me see. Director. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he was a writer?
No, he
I'm
wasn't the
sorry,
one that did
guys.
Slither. Who was the one that did Slither?
Oh, James Gunn was the writer. That's why.
Yeah, James Gunn, did Slither. Yeah, that's why I remembered that.
So, yeah, so like it was supposed to be an actual adult comedy because like the whole like insinuating that, you know, Shaggy smokes a bunch of weed was actually going to happen. And there's like a lot of like really lewd scenes in it too that probably would not go well nowadays, especially if it's for a kids comedy. But it's like the comedy that was supposed to be aimed for was honestly like a teenage demographic, the early adulthood, and that would have been like an actual proper. If you want to do like Scooby-Doo Gone Adult, that those movies were the actual proper way of doing it. But they actually heavily censored it a lot, and the actual script later on.
Well,
They didn't think it'd do well financially.
I mean, going back to because you're talking about how those movies were originally for, I think, adults, but then they made them just for kids, and they kind of tried to sneak things in there. Is that what you're saying? I don't remember watching these movies.
I always forget how young you are sometimes. You're 19, right?
Yeah, I'm still 19. I turned
so-
I turned 20 in like less than like 3 months.
Wait, so you weren't even alive in 2000?
No, it was not.
Jesus fucking Christ!
We've got to learn him the majesty that was
We have to
like
groom him.
2000. That was 2000s. That's your job there, Masato. You got to teach Shinji what's what. You didn't get to witness the majesty that was like, mid 2000s cinema. Dean Domino 25 for $5 says, I've heard Velma was going to be an original show, but the executive said audiences will only care about an established property, so they retooled it. That makes a lot of sense too, especially with Mindy Kaling as Velma. It's likely that she pitched a cartoon show about her, and then they said, no, that's stupid, nobody will care. So then they said, well, what if we just like make it all the Scooby-Doo characters? And then they were just like, okay, print it.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Because Warner
like,
Brothers Discovery is stupid.
Like, isn't it like Shaggy? Not even Shaggy. It's like Shaq or like some shit like that. Like he's.
It's his last name.
Yeah.
Fuck. What is Shaggy's last name?
Was it Norwood or something like that?
Yeah.
Norwick or something.
Yeah, and he's black, and he like hates smoking weed because they thought that would be like racist. Like the black guy, like liked smoking weed, I guess.
I can guess why. Yeah, I guess that makes sense
Norval,
why
yes.
they would do that.
Normal.
It's just I don't know. I feel like like when they try to take like a kid's property and make it like
Norville, because that's his first
Norville.
name.
Yeah, it's just I feel like whenever they take like a kid's property, like a class, like you think they would have learned this with like the Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon. You think they would have learned this that like
Oh,
never-
so you've seen Ren and Stimpy?
I have not, but I just know this.
Mother!
example.
Dude.
But it just like it makes sense why you shouldn't do that because like the target demographic for like Scooby Doo is like families, and then it's like oh you're gonna make like this weird like adult comedy that like it's based off like a kid's property, but it's not like for kids. It's like who is this targeted for? And then it's like they for whatever reason like race swapped like a bunch of the characters, and it's a Scooby Doo show without Scooby Doo. I don't know how you fucked that up. You have like a funny dog because it's like a Great Dane. It's like they can't even, from my understanding, do that correctly. So it's just, I
Yeah,
don't know.
It's like you
Scooby-Doo's
said,
too
a lot
pure
of the
for it.
stuff is just bait. They rely on people like us complaining about how shitty the show is so that they can go and like talk about, oh my god, everybody is talking about this terrible show that we made. Oh, it must be really popular. Kind of like HBO announcing that it was like the #1 like animated show, but it was like the only animated show that was still on H. like I was like you scumbags. I cannot believe you had the gall to do that.
It's like they just can't make a good original adult cartoon to save their lives. It's like they made Rick and Morty. Like I don't even watch Rick and Morty. Like I don't care about it, but like it seems like a lot of people liked it. It's like a cultural phenomenon here in the States, right? And it's like I don't know, they just don't want to make like another good adult show. And whenever they do make an adult show, it's always a comedy for people who like to smoke pot. You know, they can't just make like a good show of its own, you know.
Are you shit talking Rick and Morty again?
I just don't like Rick and Morty. I'm sorry. I just don't get the appeal.
Rick
Oh
and
my God, Morty!
Rick-
You can't just beat women up, Morty.
Oh, Rick, I had to do it. She was giving me back sass. She gave her the back of my hand, Morty. Rick.
I heard those charges were I guess if you guys don't know, Justin Roiland got arrested for spousal abuse.
Wait, they arrested him?
Yeah.
Well,
I
he's
thought-
been
I thought he-
charged. I don't think he was.
Oh, sorry.
arrested.
Yeah, he got charged. I think it's from 2 years ago. Those charges, though, right? From and they just now went up to like court records and like journalists are talking about it.
I thought he just got accused of something.
He got accused. Like what was it? 2021, I think he got accused, and now he's actually been charged with it. So I guess we'll see where it goes.
Rick and Morty.
I mean, I don't know what it means for Rick and Morty. I'm sure that.
I mean, Dan Harmon's a sex pest. So I mean,
Yeah, so not a good future for
The alcoholic sex pest known as Dan Harmon. At least I'm not a Nazi, though.
Well, with Rick and Morty, it's probably too big for them to just like get rid of him.
They got rid of all the writers whenever Dan Harmon said, we need to get rid of the male writers and just do women.
Oh, but I don't know. It's like, isn't he also the voice?
Dan, no, he's not. He's a producer.
No. I'm talking about
Justin Roiland.
guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
So it's like I think he's harder to get rid of. So I don't know. They might just hope people stop bringing it up and just continue on with the show.
That's my guess. Is what they do is they just like out of sight, out of mind. They just wait to bring back the next season for like 2 years, and then they're just like, hey, by the way, new season of Rick and Morty. Don't talk.
People are gonna watch it.
Like,
That-
just
like-
don't talk about
Like,
the stuff.
the audience who watches Rick and Morty are like all potheads. So it's like they're not gonna care.
And Michelle.
It's like they smoke all their weed, they've thrown some Rick and Morty, and that's it. So,
Yeah, I
know,
don't
they-
think the true believers, the true stands of Rick and Morty will actually give a shit about this down the road. I think it's going to be like there'll be a lot of wailing,
it's like
gnashing
the
of teeth,
Dan
and then
Harmon
they'll forget
thing.
it.
I
It's
don't, who
like-
was Dan Harmon again? What did he like? What show is this?
He's a alcohol. So he made this show called Community. Have you heard about that?
Oh, I've heard about Community.
I loved Community.
Sorry,
It was
I
so
mute myself for a
stupid. It
second.
was funny.
Oh, sorry. So Community, yeah, he's a producer for it, so he helps also write and like fund money into it. So he has money to spare. And so that's what he did with Rick and Morty is he helped Justin Roiland fund this project, get his name out there, has like connections with like Hollywood. And so that's why Dan gets credit for it. I don't know, he does help write it, but not that much from what I've looked into it. I do think he uses like he turned Rick Sanchez into just like this Doc parody, from Back to the Future, into like this self-insert where he's like he just knows he's a genius and he's better than everyone else, and it's hard to be a genius at just being better than everyone else, guys. My life is just weird fucking suffering. Because if you ever like listen to Dan Harmon talk, that's exactly how he fucking sounds. He's just like, man, I'm just like so much better than everyone else, and no one understands how fucking smart I am, and the people that do are just as smart as me, and we just suffer from the same problem to being smarter than everyone else. And just like my stuff is just like my shit doesn't stink. Like, he's just like the most obnoxious. Like, can I say the C word on YouTube? Is that fine?
I don't fucking know. Go for
He's
it.
a fat cunt, and he huffs his own farts for like how to get off. So that's Dan Harmon in a nutshell.
Well, it reminds me of Brian Griffin, right? So, like, in Family Guy, for a while, Brian Griffin was just, like, Seth MacFarlane's personal insert character who was always had, all the opinions that the characters were like, oh, yeah, he's right, yeah, okay. The moral of the story was always on Brian's side. And then, like, at some point, Seth MacFarlane realized that huffing his own farts was stupid, and then Brian just became just as stupid and a joke character as everybody else. I feel like it's kind of sort of going that way with Rick, but I don't think that he's self-aware enough to get that far. They push their politics
Michael?
a lot. Yes, they do push their politics a lot.
Any comments?
I have no comment.
I will say, though, I did like the one episode where they were like flying around and they were just like, whoa, Space 9/11? Nah, that's too obvious. Let's do Space Pearl Harbor. Okay, yeah, that's fun. That I actually laughed at that. The Space 9/11. They're like, oh, what? Nah. Space Pearl Harbor's okay, though, right? Yeah, total. It's like I can't completely hate the show because sometimes it has these stupid moments that do actually make me laugh.
Because
I mean, like, season 2 was like the best. So, I mean, you can't really top it, but then it just turned to like self-insert, like fart huffing
Self-indulgent
fantasy.
fart huffing.
Yeah.
it's
and
like
that's why
go on, make it go on.
I mean, that's why like it had like the worst fan base, or like people that are just like pure fucking cringe. It became like this whole like Reddit of like entitled, insufferable assholes that are like the most outspoken people that liked it. But before then, it was actually like, I mean, it's it still holds up. I think the first 2 seasons. The 3rd season is where it starts to go shit. And then
That's
a lot
also
of
when
it,
they
like the
replaced
4th
all the
season.
writers.
Yeah, and the 4th season became like a lot about how like Rick is like a piece of shit dad, and it's about Beth's daddy issues. And that's what a lot of the season 4. You can really tell the women are in control of this, can't you? It became about daddy issues.
Daddy
It's,
issues and feelings.
Mm-hmm.
To be completely honest with you, I've never really watched Rick and Morty. It's just I automatically associate it in my head with weed culture and Reddit. 2 things I hate a lot.
I mean,
so that's why I don't
You
like
associate it with the guy that's like on the McDonald's fucking countertop going, I want my Szechuan sauce.
But that guy was based. That guy was based, you know? Harassing minimum wage workers is based in Red Pill. So, you know, A plus to him, A plus to him.
Give me my Szechuan sauce, wagey cuck.
All I remember is like Monkey Jones made like a video where he like interviewed the guy or something back in the day. They got like 1 million views or something.
God, that was back in the days when you could get 1 million views for stuff like that instead of, you know, getting your entire channel just wiped off the face of the earth.
The good old days. I was in, I think, 9th grade when that came out. That video came out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I
Now-
feel old. It's like the Tim Allen from the Santa Claus when he like shaves all his beard, it just grows back as he just looks old. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. And you're like, oh, it was in 9th grade when Monkey Jones interviewed this guy. I'm like, oh my god.
Rick Sanchez, you mean the guy from Fortnite? Yeah, real.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when they put like Thanos in Fortnite and everybody just started calling him like Thanos, the guy from Fortnite, instead of like from Marvel.
Yeah.
That was such a funny meme. There's like this old video of like me and my friends at like a comic book store. And, like whenever like we saw like Thanos merchandise, like that's the guy from Fortnite.
You soy faced and said Fortnite, and then you started Fortnite dancing.
Well, it was
right?
ironic. It was ironic.
Yeah,
so that makes it okay. That makes it okay.
See. This is like this is how I imagine most every single conversation Zoomers have whenever they post something cringy on TikTok. They're like, guys, it like me lip syncing to Britney Spears. It's post ironic. You guys like it's fine. It's fine to be cringe because everything I do is post ironic.
Well, no. You see, a lot of the Zoomers on TikTok aren't being ironic. You know, when I did TikTok dances, I was being ironic. But they weren't. So it's based when I do it. It's cringe when they do. That's just how.
See, this is how I imagine every Zoomer conversation going, though.
This is how it
I do it
goes.
and you're cringe. L ratio.
But then you get to like Turkey.
What's
Tom
the difference? You just claim it's post ironic, but it's the same fucking shit.
Yeah.
You just claim everything's ironic. Everything's fine, guys.
But then you get to like Turkey Tom level where it's just like so bizarre. Like he doesn't even say based. He says zaced. Like, that's his
Zaced?
thing. He says zaced. He likes to say Keko a lot. I don't know why. It's just like how he talks.
At Turkey Tom, I feel like desperately wanting to grow up in like the generation meme and Gator grew up in.
Yeah, probably.
Because he listens to like the same. We were just like me and Tom were talking about this the other day. I was showing him some music because the stuff he loves is like, he loves new metal and like he loves Pierce the Veil. Like a lot of that stuff came out when I was in high school.
I can't get into that music. I just can't get into it.
Yeah, you're in the fucking rap.
It's good. It's good shit, man. It's good stuff.
But
Yeah,
and I think just like basing his conversation, I've heard him like with Noel and stuff, and I do think he wishes he grew up in like an earlier time where like whenever like me and Gator were growing up, if you go on 4chan, you don't like complain about horrible shit. You like expect horrible shit, and you don't bitch about it. That kind of gambling of like seeing awful shit, like plus funny unfiltered shit. It's literally like a social gamble when you when you win a
It's
website.
like you never
4chan.
know. You never know when you're going to get like a really funny meme or somebody's butthole.
Yeah,
Like that was the gamble. It was 50-50. You never knew. It's like somebody's
You just see
gaped asshole.
Ghosty.
You see Ghosty. Or if it's gonna be like, haha, that cat is funny.
yeah.
Yeah, fucking. He still uses 4chan. I don't use 4chan anymore. I don't know
Yeah,
who
but
uses
like 4chan is like where a lot of people who get banned off of Reddit like migrated to. They don't even know how to green text properly. And that's how you know they're from Reddit. It's like
Yeah.
green texting is supposed to like be a summary of like the most important like parts of the story and not go into specific detail. And so like the punchline's like the last text. But everyone just like uses it as like green text. Oh, I'm gonna write down a fucking paragraph of everything that happened. That's not how you fucking green
It
text.
violates the spirit of green text.
old F slags or new F words. Sorry, fuck. Ah, I can't.
I like
Flags.
F slags. That was great.
F it's the
slags.
coof brain.
It's because like you were gonna
It's
say
like
slur.
British.
It's like you were gonna say like F slur, but then you want to say the actual slur.
So you want to say the actual thing, so it became F slags instead.
I'm stealing that. I'm stealing
I'm
that.
That's great. Something a new shit post has been born.
Look, I'm just fucking COVID brain just making me saying British terms. Okay.
Cheeto
Like,
Shay, clip it. Put it on your Twitter account right now. Put it on the Chud Buds. Put it on the Telegram.
F slags.
Damn it everywhere.
F slags.
God. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
very
it is an English insult, but I'm not fucking British.
Kino Shay's just my personal clipper now. Like I just always know he's in my chat, so I just equip that Kino Shay, and then like next thing I know, it's on his Twitter account.
It's on his Twitter account. He's already ready to go.
Every time. One time he asked me if he had permission to clip. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like a public stream, you can do whatever you want. And then he like clipped something and it got me like through all this trouble. And I'm like, I should have just told him no, because he would have probably not have posted it. I could have avoided this whole controversy. I could have avoided fucking Nick Fuentes DMing me like, oh, thank you for this one. Thank you, Mike. I could have avoided that whole like confrontation or whatever. She just didn't clip me. What did I criticized Beardson for doxing. That's what I did. And then that became like a big
Next
thing or whatever.
story. No.
That's right. Next story.
No,
So we're talking.
it was related. It was related to what I was saying. It's just related. To
Yeah. Okay, next story.
Next. That's
Okay,
right.
Velma.
next.
Wait, I got one more thing to add on to Velma. Going back to this. I feel like we're in a discourse loop. I feel like I'm like reliving like the worst parts of 2016, where it's like everybody like pretended to got. Well, I think everybody was genuinely mad about Ghostbusters. I feel like I'm reliving that with Velma, but it's like everybody's just pretending to be mad, or maybe they are actually mad.
Well, it gets a lot of views. So anything that like, so the thing is like, obviously we're on a anime boomers like podcast. Like nostalgia, just like it gets clicks and it gets views. So when people like purposely rape your nostalgia because it's made by hateful, spiteful people who just like they literally just cling on to like old properties just because they're fucking hateful and they want to see the world suffer. Like that's why these things exist, and that's why they get a lot of clickbait. It's because it's literally people like trying to rape your childhood for their own sick satisfaction out of it. So, and and they have to make it seem like it's not spiteful by adding a bunch of like social justice warrior like archetype stuff, right? To it to make it seem like, oh no, this is actually virtuous. Or I think that Velma tried parodying a lot of that stuff too, but it doesn't come off as parody. So that's why. So it's people like they genuinely do care about this kind of stuff, and they genuinely do care about the properties that made them happy as a childhood. But also, this was purely just made to promote HBO. Like the people who like produce this kind of stuff get like put money into it are not fucking stupid. Like they know this is like this going to piss people off. It's going to draw more eyes to HBO, and that's why it solely exists. It's for that very reason.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just like I'm kind of annoyed with it. I feel like I'm more annoyed with like the discourse loop than I am actually annoyed with fucking like the show itself. Because like it's like wow, another bad adult animated show. Wow, I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised.
The thing is good things do get views, but like things that make you angry get like 3 or 4 or 5 times the amount of views.
I don't know. I would just rather they just make good TV shows, and then it's like all these people who pretend to like deeply care, and I feel like they actually don't care at all.
Yeah, but good TV shows don't like have discourse. Like I was watching, I forget his name off the top of my head. I would have to look it up, but he reviews a lot of fucked up cartoons, and one of them he reviewed was the Pinocchio cartoon that came up, and he brought up different examples of like, okay, well, here's the promotion for Pinocchio with just Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket. Well, here is, Geppetto, and here is the Black Fairy. Guess which one had way more interaction comments?
I don't know.
The Black Fairy did, because people were pissed off about it on Facebook. And he's getting all these screenshots from Facebook for promotional material. And that's why these things exist. It's like purely because we're going to get your eyes on it. And so when we actually do make something worth a damn, that's worth a lot of money, we're gonna have more people like interested and more talking about it in comparison to like the awful shit they're creating.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just like I'm kind of just like annoyed with the whole discourse loop but you know, it's like how everything works and everybody forgets about it like a week or two, and then we move on to the next thing to pretend to care about and get mad at. I mean, sometimes I actually do get mad at the current thing that I'm supposed to be mad at. Sometimes I don't.
Welcome.
I don't know.
What was it? Get excited for next
We
product.
can play games on here? Wait, hold on. We can play games on Discord now together.
You didn't know that?
Yeah,
No,
they
I
added
didn't.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a boomer. Jeez.
Yeah.
Catch up with the times, Grandma. Me and Augie have been playing fucking games on Discord for months now.
I didn't know that was I didn't know that was an implemented thing.
And they're
Well, you know
actually
what?
fun. There's one where it's like Snake, but it's like a territory war mode. It's cool. It's like golf. It's fun.
Until you can play Call of Duty and say racial slurs on Discord, I don't know. I don't think they're there yet.
I have no idea. I don't play COD.
See, you miss like the best era of Xbox Live.
No, I got a little bit of it. Actually, no. My mom wouldn't let me put voice chat on, so I actually didn't.
But you missed the wonderful.
I missed like the tail end of it. I missed like the tail end of that because like I used to play like Halo Reach online with my friends. I used to play Minecraft online on 360 edition. What else did we play? Halo. I just remember Halo Reach. Just remember playing that one a lot online. Let me look at my Xbox games. I can't see them from here. Never mind.
Oh man, I remember days and days and days wasted playing Halo 3.
You called so many F-slags. People F-slags on Xbox.
Called so many people F-slags. Yes. Especially my teammates. Especially my teammates. Oh my god. Dean Domino for $2 says, "Ask Netflix Bebop how well that market strategy went." Yeah. See,
I never actually watched. Yeah, that's another one that was like a bad like recreation.
And I think people were actually mad about on purpose.
I didn't watch it.
It was.
I've watched all of Cowboy
awful.
Bebop, but the movie. I haven't watched the movie.
You should. The movie's not bad.
It's probably good. It's just it's not on like streaming services. Last time I checked.
Really, that's a little surprising. I thought it would be for sure.
And I'm cringe. You know, I like to watch it legally. Mainly just because it's just like the convenience of it, like because I like to watch it on like my big screen TV in the living room
at full 4K quality.
Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna like waste my time like trying to find like a good rip of it online. And then like even if I do find a good rip, it's gonna have like a watermark or something on it, or like it's gonna have like weird bitrate issues at times. It's like, bro, I'll pay the $9 a month just to like avoid that hassle. I think I worry about viruses and stuff. I was like, I'll pay the $9. Fuck it. At that point, just for the convenience of it.
You don't want to do like ye olden days and install LimeWire. So you ruined the family PC.
Or go on like eBay and buy like bootleg DVDs that are like in like horrible quality.
Now this is something that you missed from our era, where we used to like go and burn like full albums worth of music onto CDs. And like some people would actually like sell them to people at school and shit. I never did. I would just like make them and just like give them to friends and shit. So I'd have like a whole CD of like anime music and shit, or like the latest album from like this band or that band.
Yeah.
And people would like make their own like fucking like nowadays you have like whole playlists full of stuff. Well, back then you could only have like 15 or so songs on like one CD. So you could make your own like disc full of stuff you like to listen to.
Yeah, a playlist. Back in the day. Yeah, no, I never did that shit, you know. I had like iTunes growing up.
Well, you see, Michael, Alberto, you've also never went through the LimeWire era where, it could be Eminem's MP3 file, or it could be Bible Black. The gamble's real. That's how Bible Black got so popular, was because of like LimeWire.
Yeah, because people would like take it and rename like Transformers movie or whatever .mp4 or no, it wasn't even MP4, but it was MP2 back then. .avi or whatever Transformers, and it was just like this scene from Bible Black where she like has a dick, and that's it.
I don't even know what Bible Black is.
That?
You don't know what Bible Black is? It's so pure, so innocent.
My God. I'm so innocent. I'm so innocent. I'm just a.
We should have a watch party. We're gonna Bible Black, and have a movie discussion afterwards. It'd be like a movie club.
We can invite Nick Ricada. It'll be a great time.
Is this some fucked up movie?
We'll get locals chat involved.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
Is this like some fucked up movie like Kino Corner would want me to watch, or like what?
No, it's not. So Bible Black's a hentai.
Oh, okay. So he wouldn't.
It's a hentai. It's a fuda hentai where they they turn out as women and they have like giant songs and they fuck each other, and that's it. And it got really popular because people would troll people with it on LimeWire, and so like that's why we have the infamous Bible Black. And if you ever watch like anime recommendations, like usually one person like recommends Bible Black. So
I like how somebody's clarifying in the chat. It's not just a fuda hentai.
Oh yeah,
he had to clarify.
There's more fucked up shit in it. But that's so
probably fucked up a lot of people.
It was the Rickroll before Rickroll existed, essentially.
See, when I grew up, what people would do is they would make like really gory animations based off of like kids' cartoons.
Yeah, that was a thing. Like
that's what I remember.
That happened a lot with, or like there was like the creepypasta with like the pony shit too.
Yeah, I was gonna go into the fucking cupcakes, My Little Pony cupcakes. That shit was fucked up.
She makes really good videos. So she talked about recently of like, a whole bunch of like 12-year-olds were scarred because a bunch of edgy like teenagers who watched like My Little Pony shit wanted to make them like gory and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Like in hindsight, like I can appreciate the humor, but it's also kind of like I made a video about it too. It's kind of like fucked up too if you think about it. It's like all like these like millions of like 10-year-olds were shown like Pinkie Pie like fucking ripping out every organ of Rainbow Dash while she was awake and like tied to a table.
That's just only one aspect to it. Can you imagine how many people like got exposed to like MLP porn? Just to like Google images because they're like, I like Pinkie Pie.
Happened to all of us.
There's probably a Pinkie Pie MLP pony somewhere. Like they're like Sonic the Hedgehogs. There's a Sonic the Hedgehog for everything.
That's what
Pony the Hedgehog for everything.
There is a dimension where everybody has their own Sonic
their own
OC.
pony and hedgehog.
Happened to all of us. But yeah, it's just like in hindsight, I can appreciate the humor of like Smile HD or like Cupcakes HD. Like those videos are actually really well done and funny, but it is kind of like fucked up if you think about it. They definitely should have been age restricted, but that's like
back in an era when that YouTube wasn't as harsh to creators that were creating like crazy shit. So there wasn't a whole lot. Wasn't a whole lot of policing back then, not like it is now where YouTube's going to crack down on people saying swear words.
Yeah, you can't, what is it? You can't say it within the first 8 seconds now. That's the new rule.
Yeah, that's the new rule. You can't say it or it's like instantly like super hyper omega demonetized and age restricted like immediately.
Yeah, YouTube is weird with like what gets like ads or not or age restricted. It's like really bizarre. It doesn't make any sense. It's like just a gamble. That's why, I mean, the people who get fucked by that are the people who who upload like daily videos and it's like a topical video. So the video is only like going to get views for a few days, right? And then the next topic comes up. So that's what like fucks those people over because like somebody like me, like I can wait for it to get reviewed. I can re-upload it like 5 times until it gets like reviewed and gets like full ads. But like people who like somebody like, I don't know, like Destiny or somebody like Destiny, somebody's talking about like current events. Those are the people that like get royally fucked by that shit. So it's just
Quartering, great example.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely Quartering because like he uploads like daily and he talks about like controversial issues.
3 videos a day and then like 3 to every single one of his channels. I could not do that. Like You can barely
couldn't
get
do
me
it
to
either.
make like one stream like every 3 fucking months. I couldn't imagine trying to do 3 videos a day on 3 different channels.
He has 3 different channels.
Something like that, because he's got Midwestly, he's got Quartering, he's got another one too, right? The Magic the Gathering one.
This dude does Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
That's how he got popular.
that's how he got
didn't know it.
famous. Well, I guess he doesn't do
I
that
always
anymore because he got banned for making fun of that one cosplayer
How did he get banned from Magic the Gathering?
because he made fun
'cause
of
he
some
made fun of a
cosplayer.
woman.
Yeah, he made fun of a woman and she got mad and he
America's
banned him.
most canceled man in America. The Quartering got banned from.
Well, speaking
Fuck getting debanked. This guy got fucking banned from Magic the Gathering. That's like, oh, that's
that's a whole
that's so
nother level.
retarded.
Well, he also got locked out of Twitter today because there's like the Eliza Blue thing that's happening where people are like posting a screenshot of an actual public YouTube video from like 1 billion years ago that she was in. And like Brittany Vanti posted it, her Twitter account got
I saw
locked.
that.
Quartering posted it, his account got locked. Like everybody's talking about that.
So
And
it
she's
was
threatening to sue everybody now.
So it was a professionally produced music video or
Karen.
something, or like what? But she's saying it was like revenge porn or something, but it's not. It's like a music video.
Revenge YouTube video.
It's like I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I just saw like Brittany Venti got locked out of her account because she like, posted a screenshot. Does she like know somebody at Twitter and that's why this is happening?
I guess. I mean,
I think
people
she
are
got
saying,
a lot of clout from Elon, right? I think that's what made her so popular was
Yeah, I
virtue
think-
signaling for him.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think a lot of people are saying that like she has some connection to Elon or something, and that's what's doing it. I hope not, because you know, Elon's been
Free
very good to us. I mean,
Well, it hasn't been good to me yet. My tune on him will change after they unban my Twitter account.
yeah, like Elon's been
Which-
very good to the anime boomers here. I wish he'd unban my actual account. So I can actually like, you know, have a personal account on Twitter again. That would be nice. And all those
I
all
wish-
those DMs.
I want my thousands of Twitter followers back.
Dude,
I almost hit 10K.
me too.
Huh.
I have
Unironically,
almost
getting
hit
like banned from
10K
Twitter,
3 times. It sucks.
getting like banned from Twitter is like the worst experience of my life.
Wow. What an easy life you've had so far, Michael.
Like
Alberto.
I would rather be dead in real life and alive on Twitter than like what's going on right now. I miss like just seeing like some like person that I hate, and then like I can just quote tweet them and ratio them and make
Yeah,
them.
now it's like
Okay,
pay to
right.
win. It's fucking gay.
No, okay. You know what? Hey Gator, maybe if you were in my shoes, maybe you'd feel differently. Maybe if it's like, all right, well, this person like tried to like basically succeeded in like ruining like every relationship I had with like my high school friends.
Oh,
Well, maybe-
yeah, ratio the shit out
Maybe
of
you
them.
would want to ratio them, and then he gets his girlfriend, and you ratio her. It's like it's fun. You get
Okay.
your other
Zoomers
friends from high
take
school.
ratio
You ratio
ratioing.
them.
Dude, why do Zoomers take ratio so fucking personally? Jesus Christ.
Internet ratios are serious business, Spooky. You don't understand.
I try not to take them seriously, but I'm not
It's
gonna.
all about fucking numbers with your generation instead of like telling somebody to off themselves in Minecraft.
Well,
That's
it's
like
like
the best way of making someone feel like shit. Usually allow off your KYS.
okay. In hindsight, that was like really like gay to do that, but I'm not gonna act like it wasn't like a crazy power trip. That
You guys,
I
your generation
knew I
needs
made
to
them
like
mad.
your whole generation needs a one-on-one like learning how to bully people that isn't just fucking numbers and clout. You need to do it like it's like an art form, okay?
Well, you can't say certain things anymore.
You still piss people off though. Like there's ways of pissing people off that's like it's super funny and it doesn't rely on like ratioing. It just relies on getting a reaction out of people, and people need to learn that.
True.
Mm-mm.
But ratios do get a reaction out of people. I mean, it is like dumb to care about. I guess that is like it's like a Zoomer. And are you guys considered millennials or Gen X?
Yes.
millennials.
Millennials.
Yes.
It's like some millennials care about it too.
Well, they're fucking gay. Every
But,
single one of them, they're gay, and it's fucking gay. The only one he cares about is fucking numbers instead of like the art that is trolling.
Yeah, they're.
It's gay. It's fucking gay.
Tweet with 2
Bully
likes. Yep,
Zoomers
this
and
one's a
anyone
banger.
who fucking cares about numbers. It's fucking gay. Fuck that.
They're fun. It's fun to care about numbers sometimes.
No,
Like,
it's not. It's gay.
Okay, fine.
Do it. You should troll and
okay,
piss people
fine, you know
off
what?
with the love of your heart. Okay.
You know what? It is gay, but Spooky. It's 2023. What's wrong with
Current year,
that? What's
I
wrong
do
with
get that as current year. Back in the day
wrong
when
with
you
that?
just like 4chan culture was just like, it was not about numbers. It was about getting the most attention in the thread full of like just people are just digits and add-ons.
It was about
And
getting
that's how you
used.
truly troll. It's just the art of attention whoring. Okay.
What is that tweet? Can a man be a girl boss?
That's from Skull Sean, and look who liked it.
Aaron
Who is
Hansen.
that?
Aaron
Oh my
Hansen.
gosh. Yeah, I know. That's the guy who like broke up with his like girlfriend or whatever, and like she got the Twitch channel. Like,
Yeah, she
something
kept the
ridiculous
Twitch
like that.
channel. Because it was like
Karen-
Sean and
Karen
Jen
got the
before,
Twitch
right?
channel. Yeah, Sean and Jen. Now it's just Sean vids.
And Jen got the Twitch channel. Hey, it
I
could have
mean-
been worse. She could have gotten the Nintendo Switch
That could have been so much worse.
oh my god, what's his name? Anthony. Why can't I remember his last name? Birch. Yeah, that was his Anthony Birch. Wake up
Yeah,
every day.
if you care about ratios, the elves win. Yeah, that's correct. That's a very base take. Okay, see that's why Michael Alberto, they'll win. Okay, they'll win if you just care about ratioing. We need to take back trolling. We're just shit talking, pure
Real.
fucking shit talking.
Real. It's just I don't know. It literally is just a Zoomer thing. I think that like we care about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just funny. It's fun to see the person you like get more likes than the person.
But you know what's
hate.
funnier?
What?
Telling them something so fucked up that they'll be traumatized by it and cry about it for a week.
That's funny too, but it's like I want to keep my social medias, so I think I'll pass on that. And I want to respond to somebody in the chat. Alberto, what do Pippa's feet smell like? We know you know. I have not smelt them yet. I think
Haven't
I'm gonna
gotten the bunny
pass on
feet yet?
Pippa's feet. I'm gonna pass on those. Honestly,
Maybe she'll release a candle just for you. That's just Pippa's
Not
feet
a-
scented.
not a good looking foot, in my opinion. But
Jesus Christ!
You're judging the bunny woman by her feet.
This is an actual like foot F slur, okay? Like you don't understand. This is not post ironic anymore. This is not a clout game. He just literally just likes feet. It's down to feet.
Foot Friday.
See, now someone's gonna
Flamenco
tell Pip.
has Femdom Friday. I have Foot Friday.
Oh no! See, now Pippa's gonna find out that you're trash talking her feet.
She knows about my existence. I don't know how much she knows about me. I hope not that much. She does know a little bit about me. I do know that for sure, and I have no way. I've talked to her like one time on Twitter like a year ago, and then when she called it to like Medicare's show, he like forced her to like recognize me for whatever reason. Like, he like brought me up to her. So it's just like, I mean, I know why he did that. He's just trying to like put her in an uncomfortable position because like she has like this contract or whatever at like some like VTuber company.
Yeah,
I don't think she was supposed to. I don't think she was supposed to be on that stream.
That was like one of my favorite moments where Jim's just like, is your company even gonna allow you to be on here? And she was just like, no,
They don't know.
I'm pretty much doing this on my own. They have no idea. And I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh man, Fishman's gonna wake up to his fucking inbox and he's gonna be like, oh no, what have you done, Pippa?
Is he actually Asian?
Probably,
He is actually
I think
Asian.
so.
All right, because I don't know. I thought Face Connect was like an American VTuber company.
They are?
Oh, a lot of it's owned by Asians. That's the thing.
I just assumed they were all white.
Nah.
Like V
guess not.
Shoujo's owned by like what the guy who helped create Twitch or
No,
something. He's
the
an Asian guy?
Gun Run.
Yeah, Gun Run guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Asian.
figured.
What was the next topic? I can't even fucking.
Oh, we were
I
gonna-
would do segues or whatever, but I can't. I don't have the brain
Well,
capacity.
I want to talk since I brought up Aaron Hansen. I want to talk about your Game Grumps video that's been doing very well, and it actually got to have a follow up because the Ding Dong drama has kind of gone viral a bit.
Yeah, ding dong drama.
Can we call him something other than fucking Ding Dong?
He goes by
Why-
ding dong.
why
You
did he
fucking uncultured swine.
Why did he call him?
Say his name. Say it with pride. Okay, with gay pride.
Say his
Fucking gay.
name, Robert Paulson.
Say his fucking name.
Yeah, just call him by his first, middle, and last name.
You can go by DD. If it makes you uncomfortable,
Yeah.
to call him Ding Dong.
Double D.
Double D. We'll call him Double D.
Double D.
No, we're gonna do that. That's what he's called now. So Double D. He like cried about Boblax or something. I don't know. Nick DiOrio, who's crying about that.
So Boblax made a video that was like going over the stream or whatever, because he had like a Twitch stream. Somebody clipped it out, and they clipped out the part where he was talking about like the harassment or whatever that he dealt with at the Game Grumps office because they were working on the Dream Daddies game, and like for some reason like their crew there thought that like the Ding Dong and the other guy that were both openly gay, they thought about like sexually harassing them or some shit like that, I think. Because they were like allegedly the only gay people there. We all know about Aaron Hansen. We've talked quite a bit about Aaron's proclivities on this show.
Openly gay, so we should say.
Yeah.
Is he actually openly gay?
Ding Dong and Julian, they're like, okay, so they're from, they're game devs. They originally got popular through Oni Plays because Chris O'Neill invited them on. And then Oni Plays worked at the same studio. Game Grumps say they rented it out. And then they were like the only really openly gay guys. But the thing at first is like Ding Dong is one of these guys. He doesn't make being gay his personality. And
Surprising.
he was working. Yeah, it's weird. You don't hear about that in current year. But they were working there for about 3 months. Ding Dong was a full-time editor for Oni Plays, and I believe also Gang Grumps to some extent. And then they were looking at e-thoughts on their Twitter, like literally just looking at porn through their Twitter while they're working and like smashing or patching these women, you know, very male feminist of them. And then they were like, hey, Ding Dong, you want to fuck this bitch? How do you think about her? And he's like, I'm not interested. I'm sorry. I'm gay. I'm not interested. And they were weirded out by it. Like, actually, they sound kind of based if you think of it this way. They were really weirded out with the fact that he's gay. And anytime they wanted to go out to, like, eat or whatever, they'd be like, oh, but we're not going out. It's not a date or anything. We're just eating it. It just...
That's kind of fucked up, but that is funny.
Yeah. So they made this game called Dream Daddy. I don't know if you know anything about it, Michael Alberto.
I know there was like the normal boots, like dating sim, but I don't know about this game that much now.
So this game was made purely for pandering for Fujoshis on Tumblr. And it's about you being a dad, but also dating other dads. And like one of the dads has a vagina because he's trans, and like there's like different culturally diverse like dads, and like they're black and Asian, right? And the story was fucking shit.
It was cancer.
It was bad. And then like, what was it? It was Matt Watson that was working one of the devs on the game. He introduced Ding Dong, the game, like an early beta test of it, and he asked what he thought, you know, as the token gay guy. And the token gay guy spoke up on behalf of a lot of people that were in the office that were working on the Dream Daddy game. He said, this is pandering, this is garbage. And essentially, they made his life a living hell for Ding Dong speaking up. So allegedly, one of the people working at Gang Grumps doxed him, called his like abusive piece of shit mother that he was gay, and she blamed him for everything bad happened to him. And they cut him financially, and these are like, so Ding Dong and Julie, like I said, they both work on their own game. They're both game devs, but they're paycheck to paycheck, starving, barely paying rent. They live in LA, and so when they cut their finances, and they cut it off by like 3 months, right? They could not pay their rent for like 3 fucking months, putting them in fucking ruin. And so Ding Dong attempted to kill himself. Because he literally lost everything. He lost his family. He lost his job. He got blackmailed from like working in game studios because he was like a full-time coder for them. And yeah, he thought everyone hated him. He was financially ruined. And then Julian was there, thankfully, to stop him from doing it. So,
jeez, that's dark.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine there's a little bit of bad blood between like the Oni crew and the Game Grumps crew.
Oh yeah, no.
And this
that would
happened
be
like
fun.
6 or 7 years ago.
But it's
or-
just getting out now.
Yeah, well, so that's the thing that's controversial about it. It's like Ding Dong and Julian are saying, "Oh yeah, we've exposed this for years. We've been trying to like say it without naming names." But I don't think so, or else people would have clipped it out and talked about it sooner. So he just like I think that Ding Dong was like quitting the internet, or he's quitting live streaming as often, and he was like venting on live stream, and that was when it was clipped out. Was like him venting about all this stuff. And
Yeah, well, I know what happened. He's probably talked about it before, but just nobody ever clipped it. Like so, but now somebody did clip it, and it was like a good amount of stuff that he talked about just in that clip. So
yeah, so
that's what
like
happened.
yeah, so but like you could tell by the clip, like he's still like deeply upset about it. Like that was traumatizing for him to like literally lose everything. He's still like, I mean, it still bothers him, even like years later, even though they're trying to downplay it. Like, so that's the thing. It's like Ding Dong especially is trying to downplay it because I think that he's just scared that these people like, because the people at the Gang Grumps studio, they may not even work at the studio anymore, but they fucking watch. Hey Gator, are you familiar with people being so obsessed with you that you used to work with or be friendly with? They watch everything you fucking do and say just so that they could clip it and like manipulate you out of context.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Spooky.
So that's a real thing that Ding Dong has to go through and suffer with every time he like live streams, because he knows these people still watch him to this day. Watches every move, reads his every tweet, goes through his every Reddit page, just to see if there's something that he fucks up on so they could like potentially threaten him behind the scenes.
That's rough.
So when he's trying to downplay it, I kind of understand where he's coming from, because I legit think he's just scared of these people. Like they fucked up his life, tried ruining it. And now you have people like Roblox who, and I guess me to some extent, like making videos talking about it, but Roblox, you could say it's more in poor taste, but a lot of people just don't know the full fucking story, and they never will.
Yeah, I'm a Bo Blackser, you know. I defend my boy Bo
Getting
Black.
Bo Blaxed.
Yeah, Bo Blaxed. Yeah, I defend my man.
So
I don't even know the whole story, but I'm just gonna say he did nothing wrong, and that's my official take.
And the truth is, he probably didn't do anything wrong in this case, because it sounds like he just covered the drama and Ding Dong got mad about it.
Yeah, he literally, from what I watched like an Augie stream, it was like him, Diorio.
yeah, Diorio was just being a massive fat like he normally is, a massive fat woman who just wants to talk shit and be the center of attention. But he just
I'm
made
like,
it worse.
leave my best friend
No,
Nicholas Diorio.
fuck him. He's fat and stupid. Fuck him.
Listen, Nick Diorio, he's my best friend. He endorses everything I've said. You know,
Get better friends. I believe in you,
he's my
Alberto.
partner in crime. He's my partner.
That
in
is
crime.
true. Nick
Partner
Diorio
in crime
does
of
believe
what?
in
Destroying
TND.
a fucking Mickey D's?
He endorses everything I do. So you know, yeah, I'm a big Nick Diorio fan. I'm just kidding. He fucking like hates me or whatever. I just have to say that because I know it makes him mad.
Boblax is autistic. No hate. He mentioned it. No, like, but that's the thing. Like, Ding Dong is totally autistic too. So it's like, so you have these two like severely autistic people trying to like talk about morals and like argue about it. But the thing is like the best thing that you can do in this situation, and I made a video about it. Like, it's just like keep it in the public conscious, but like don't attack people like Aaron or, you know, Susie Burhow, anyone in the Grump studio directly, because they're gonna like take that as like, oh well, Ding Dong's talking shit about us, we're gonna attack Ding Dong like behind the scenes. I mean, the only thing you really can do to make it morally a good or a gray area is talk about it without attacking these people directly. Just talk to like people that are currently fans of Gang Grumps or like that are confused about the situation, and just like be calm about it. Or you could just financially support Ding Dong and Julie, which would probably be like one of the better options too. So,
Or you know, you could just ignore it.
Ignore what?
Like the drama, like if it's bothering you, you could just like ignore it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is like he did pull the like Ding Dong did pull like the Streisand effect too, where he like got mad at Boblax for talking about it.
But
So
that just brings more attention to it. It's like,
yeah, it brought
literally
more
just
negative
ignore it.
attention.
Just don't respond. That's something, you know, it's a very important lesson I wish I learned sooner. You could just ignore things and they just go away.
Mhm.
It's like the episode of The Simpsons with all the signs come to life. Just don't look. Just don't look.
Yeah, you could just ignore it and it goes away. If Destiny's 100% right, like with any like controversy, you just like don't do like you just go off, log off for like 3 days, then you just come back. You just like don't say anything, and like you're normally good.
It's to like get someone to vent to behind the scenes, and that's like the best way I've noticed to deal with it.
Oh
But
yeah, no, it's like that. I think that's like an issue people have. It's like they spurg out publicly. It's because like I've been like behind the scenes with like people like that. Normally, I think are really like well optically. But then like they'll just randomly call me and it'll just be like them screaming at me about like some shit. And they're saying like the most like horrific shit ever. I'm like, geez, man, like I gotta calm down. Like that's happened like a few times. Normally it's actually me doing that to other people. I'll like fucking like call Kai Clips at like 1 a.m. I'm like, this fucking guy, I'm gonna and I'm like just like going.
You call
off.
Kai Clips, and for some reason you're speaking in German.
I'm just like calling about. I'm like screaming about like something he has no idea why I'm even mad, but he's just like, yeah, that sucks. Michael just gotta calm down. Like, Kai, you're right. And then it's done. Then I'm done. But it's like if I do that publicly, then it's like, oh, now I'm gonna cause issues for me for the next few days.
yeah, and you can't control the narrative if like the narrative is to like hate you like currently, or to like what people were like feeling empathetic for Ding Dong, but again, it's like you're trying to. It's like you have these two walls, and they're both severely autistic, and they don't know like how to handle the situation probably with like the best. And I do think I truly do think Bo Blacks was not just trying to like make money off of it. Like
Bo Blacks is he's somebody who I think his heart's in the right place.
Well, the thing is like you deserve to get paid for your work. Like,
oh yeah, of course.
I deserve to get paid like for my 3-hour like errand dog. Right? And people who talk about fucked up shit deserve to get paid. Like, you deserve to get paid if you talk about like child murder, if that's your job. And Bo Blacks has the right to get paid for like talking about drama because that's what he does. He talks about news and the drama, but he still can care about it. He is obviously like an old Gang Grumps fan, like me and Gator are. Like, and he does care about these people to like some extent, and he does want to talk about it because he doesn't like Aaron, he doesn't like the Gang Grumps, and he doesn't like how abusive they are. So like, it's like if you're an abuse victim, which is literally what Ding Dong is, like your story deserves to be told. Like it just does. And people that talk about it, who put the effort into it, deserve to get paid for putting the work in, for trying to spread your story. And that's just kind of my view on it. Like if journalists it's okay for them to talk about like a child in their area getting murdered, then you fucking deserve to talk about like, workplace abuse that happened, even if it was 5 or 6, 7 years ago. If you're if that's your job.
Yeah, so I'm pro Bo Blacks. Pro Bo Blacks. It's just I don't know. I was watching them like I said earlier, that Augie stream, they made like a good point where it's like there's like these people who like don't do like internet drama stuff. And it's like they look down upon us, but like they're really just as bad as us, if
they
not
don't
worse.
Watch it. They'll fucking like every single one of these people that are like, I'm above internet drama.
Oh yeah,
watch it.
I see that all the time behind the scenes. It's like,
Look,
I'm not gonna beef with this guy, and they go beef with them constantly.
Look, Lindsay Lohan was watching the Susie Lou drama. Okay, like. If anybody ever says they're like, oh, I don't care about this internet drama. No, they absolutely care about the internet drama. They're just trying to moral F-slagging about it.
That's such a weird point in internet history. that Lindsay Lohan used to be mutuals with like Augie RFC and a bunch of people. Or the Susie Lou stuff.
That was insane. That was the moment I think like YouTube was just like, because like the first time with like internet blood sports or whatever, YouTube was like, no, we can't allow this to go mainstream. They're getting like 10,000 views a night. We have to destroy this crap. And then like the second attack came when like the Susie Lou drama happened, and everybody's channels were like blowing up and getting like thousands a night. They were just like, no, we have to change the rules. And that's when
she still do that? Does she still watch like anime and react to it? Like, oh my god, guys!
She does.
I think so.
I'm Irish and I react to basic bitch anime.
She's not even hot.
Well, yeah, she's got a forehead like an Oldsmobile dashboard.
So like, I don't know, like if it's like a hotter e-girl, I can see why people would like want to watch this e-girl, but I don't know, I don't get it.
I mean, if they really like foreheads, I mean, she's their girl.
She's doing like let's plays and watch throughs reaction.
Well, it's not even like actual reaction. It's just like she sits there for like 10
She
minutes.
says exactly what happens, and then she sits there. Yeah.
She sits there and she's like, "Oh my god!" And then that like 10 more minutes will go by, and she's like, "No." And that was literally it. I was like, "That's it. That's why people watch this."
It's just that they're just trying to watch anime for free, but they're like too dumb to know how to torrent or something like that.
I
Or
guess.
it's like they want the girlfriend experience too, I think, where it's like, oh, a woman watching anime with me. So I think there's like two demographics. There's dog shit fucking stupid, or they're too dog shit stupid to like learn how to talk to a girl that watches anime.
Is there a lot of women that watch anime? I think nowadays,
Yes.
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I think nowadays, yeah.
I mean, it was popular with women even like when me and Gator were growing up. I know way more women that were like openly talking about their love for anime than I know men.
Well, it was
Gator,
certain
can you
kinds of
attest to that?
anime. It was certain kinds of anime that women were interested in. Typically stuff like Oren High School Host Club. They were really into that
Yep.
kind of stuff.
Or
Redo Hero fans are mostly women. That is true, and that's
That is
also
also true.
based.
I mean, that Star Wars
Or,
girl loved Redo of Healer. She still swears by the poker.
You're gonna
Or-
poke her.
or
You're gonna take my rod or this rod.
or they're
Oh,
really, or they're really into like what is it like boys love or whatever.
Yeah, wait, yes.
I thought boys love and yaoi were different, or are they the same?
Well, it's like so it used to be kind of categorized differently, but I think people just kind of use it like intersectly. Like yaoi used to just define this literally as like gay, like hentai. Like that's what it was, just like gay porn. But now it's just like, I think it's just like intersect with anything that has to do with like homosexual relationships that, you know, women.
But was it like
just two cute boys kissing?
But
Stinky
boys love is
Fujoshis.
but like isn't like boys love specifically for like a female audience?
It can be, but I know plenty of gay guys that are also into it too. So.
Yeah, but like in mind, like they're making it like for like women.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like demographics is like really important in manga and anime, but I don't know. I think it's almost like demographics and genre is almost like the same thing in anime. So it's kind of hard to tell. But either way, it's gay. It's gay shit.
Well, it's like the Japanese authors know exactly what they're making their anime for. Like isekai trash is, you know, for people. It's like, oh yeah, you get to go to a fantasy world and you have a harem and you have a really cool sword. And
they're
all
a
these
fat
powers.
neckbeard, and you're a fat neckbeard too. You
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
understand. This person's literally here.
It's, oh my god, it's literally me. Oh, I'll go to this other world because I got hit by a truck. You know, and then you've got the
Yeah, just kill yourself. That'll solve your problems. And you get surrounded by elf pussy. Good job, Japan.
yeah. Look, on the other side of this rope is the magical anime universe. Jump through it. But and then, you know, you got the isekai. Then you got like, you know, the shonen. This like the super sports. It's like regular sports, but it's like, you know, super shonenified. So when they like kick the ball, it has like speed
I
lines.
know way more women that are into sports anime than men. Like, and maybe that's just a me thing, but I've noticed like way more women like that volleyball anime.
Yeah, I remember that was huge when I was in like middle school or whatever.
Yeah,
Eighth
women
grade.
love that. I guess because it's just cute boys doing things. So
Yeah, I remember that was pretty big. I remember Attack on Titan. I mean, Attack on Titan still was really big, but like I remember like that shit was like unavoidable. That was like in middle school. early high school.
it was strange because Attack on Titan when it first aired, that's when I kind of realized, oh, this is gonna be people's first anime. Like they're never gonna watch an anime before, but like their first adult anime is gonna be like Attack on Titan. Kind of like how like Full Metal was for like people like mine and Gator's age.
The first anime
That's why
I
people
ever
have such a
like,
connection to Vic.
Uh-huh.
The first adult anime I ever watched that wasn't like Pokemon or whatever was fucking Ava. And I didn't even like really like start watching anime like after that. But then I did after a little bit. Then I wouldn't say I'm like a big weeb, but you know
You could be bigger.
I
You could
do
be
like-
even more of a weave.
I do like watching the occasional anime. It's really the only content I watch. It's like anime, and like a few like niche internet like live streams. from
Niche
YouTubers.
micro internet celebrities.
Yeah.
Women like watching sports anime is like dudes watching Lucky Star. Yeah, it's just like you like
Oh,
watching
Lucky
the
Star is
opposite.
awesome.
You like watching the cute opposite gender do things because you like the aesthetics of the gender, but it's also like I don't know, it's like a friendship thing too. So
Yeah, Lucky Star's pretty wholesome, pretty fun.
what was the next subject?
It's
I'm
like
sorry, we
people
haven't got to like
that,
the.
It's like people that are really into German history are also, for some reason, really into K-On!
What's with that? Why are racist people into like K-On!
I remember.
I don't know.
I
I don't
remember
fucking get it.
when I first joined Cozy, this streamer on there named Wurzel Root, who used to be big on TikTok, but then he got banned like 100K or whatever. He had called it. He's like, Michael, if you've seen K-On!, never mention it. Because there was like some big war within like AF and Cozy regarding like K-On!
Whether K-On! Was based or not.
Whether like okay, so there was like two factions. There was the
It's
pro
about little
K-On!
girls in
faction.
the band. How is it racist? I don't fucking get it.
There was the pro. This is real. I'm not
This
joking.
is
when I tell
amazing.
you
There
the
was
story.
almost
There
a
was-
civil war in AF over
No,
K-On!
there was. There was a fight that broke out at the AFPAC like after party.
This
Like,
is
I'm not
so
joking.
fucking gay. What
I'm
the
not
fuck?
joking.
These-
I was there. I got shoved. I was there. I was on the front lines.
Of the K-On! AF war.
This is
So,
like
yeah.
that's like a fucking con horror story to come to life. What the fuck? Get into actual fights over fucking anime
Just
girls.
imagine it's like fucking West Side Story where you've got like the guys on the other side that are all dressed like the fucking K-On! Girls, and on the other side the rest of them are all
It's
wearing like
like West Side Story, but they're all cat boys fighting over anime girls. That's
So it was. So you had the pro anime crowd, because there's a lot of like pro anime people in EF, and then there's also the people who thought like anybody who watched any anime at all was a pedophile. So those are the two factions that are fighting each other.
it's like basically the two factions of the internet right now.
And so these two factions they were fighting, and basically, so I don't know, like I'll have to like pull up the DM again. But basically, I was told after a stream by this random K-On! Abby in my live chat on Cozy, like he called me on Discord. He's like, okay, so the K-On! Thing, this is actually like a gay op to get rid of Jaden from AF. I'm like, are you serious? So I start like texting people, like her like AF higher ups, and they're like, oh yeah, kinda. It's like,
Are
oh,
you
okay.
fucking. They're fighting over anime to kick off one of the fucking boyfriends out of the gay cult. This is so fucking gay.
Don't put it like that, but like,
That's how I'm gonna put it. God damn it.
don't put it like that. But
They're fighting over anime girls, Michael. Good lord, in real life, could it get any gayer than that? Might as well just start each other's fucking cocks.
some anime girls are worth dying for. All right, Spooky. And I've talked about this like on stream a little bit. I think Jade was like, Alberto vindicated me or something. I'm like, I said that.
What are gay nerds fighting? Let's
I
fucking
said
YouTube
that,
video.
and everybody's like, wow, Michael vindicated Jaden on this point. But I'm like, didn't everybody know this though? It was like some random guy in my Cozy live chat knew about this. It's like, was it even really that big of a secret? I don't know. That guy knew before me.
I just think it was
Anyway.
amazing that there was a full-on fucking K-On! Civil war in AF at AFPAC just because of this fucking anime.
Yeah, it was also like part. I don't even know how much of it was like a gay op. I think it was like half and half. Like half of these people.
It gets
Like,
so fucking gay that it's overly gay. It spews out IRL. Holy
I don't know
shit.
who's opping who.
it's,
All I know is that there were
Insane.
black
Next thing you'll
lights
know, you hear
involved.
about the fucking rainbow parties at like fucking AFPAC.
no, nothing. The FPAC after party was kind of boring, honestly. It was just kind of like hanging out, like
Rainbow
naked.
lipstick party. I'm sorry.
And I don't remember. I didn't drink any alcohol. I don't know how many people were drinking alcohol. I don't think much.
You probably left before the male strippers arrived, Michael.
Okay, buddy.
What's everyone here smelling like cum and wearing cowboy ears? What the fuck?
All right. We don't have to go. We don't have to go there. But
They're scratching the walls, going, ah.
yeah, I didn't care for the AF after parties. They just weren't that fun. You know, I preferred. I preferred going to like Austin and getting drunk with like Tom and Augie every night for like 3 nights in a row. That was fun. That was
See, those
fun.
are the fun parts of conventions. Like after you get to go and do all the convention-y stuff, then you get to go out and hang out and drink. I mean, that's what we did at Anime Matsuri. We just hung out with
hypothetically, I
and
didn't
got drunk.
So anybody watching this wasn't actually alcohol. It was it's definitely non-alcoholic, as I am under 21 years of age. I never got drunk. It was Augie who got drunk. It's underage, so
It's
no drinking. No drinking happened. I was drinking Sprite.
It's a giant bottle of cum. You know, I didn't deny it at this point. We already know you go to gay sex parties with, like, you know, the fight over anime girls at these AFPAC conventions. You don't need to deny it at this point.
He took a pony shooter. Like the pony was in the glass filled with cum, and he took the shot.
That's so fucking vile. A pony shooter?
This is gross. All right. But the Vegas, I had fun in Vegas. I went to Vegas for like an AF event. That was fun. AFPAC was all right. It was cool.
But anyway, anime. So
yeah, we should really talk about the now that we've finally gotten to it, the actual topic of the stream, which is the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. This is an absolute fucking disaster just waiting to happen. So, like, Crunchyroll does this stupid shit every single year, and every single year, it's always, like, the most, like, I won't even say, like, normie, because there's a lot of, like, good normie anime that just get completely left out. So I don't know, like, what their barometer is for, like, what anime get included or not. It just seems really random. They're not really good at, like, spacing out the categories so that the same, like, 2 fucking anime don't win, like, everything. So, yeah, I'm actually going to the past winners here. So let's bring up the past winners page.
What's kind of probably hard with doing something like this is it's like you have to appease like normie anime fans, somebody like me who like doesn't watch that much anime. But then there's like the people who like watch every seasonal anime.
Oh.
They watch it like every single series that's coming out as it releases.
There you go. Anime of the year 2018. Or no, 2017, I think is what it said, right? 2017. Yuri on Ice.
Yeah, never watched it. Now, the best fight scene, see, I'd have to go back and see what came out in 2017. Like, but Shigeo versus Kawayama from Mob Psycho 100, yeah, that was a pretty good fight. They had Deku from My Hero Academia's Hero of the Year. You know, I'm actually going to go and look and see, like, what came out in 2017 to see if I even agree with this list.
Nah, it's awful.
Wait, Erased came out in 2017?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That was a good show.
Best action Mob Psycho 100? Yeah, I could probably agree with that.
I haven't seen that one.
Why didn't Mob win, like, Hero of the Year? Jesus Christ. I guess it's a hero. I guess it's Hero Academia. I guess it makes sense. Oh, best comedy. Have you heard? Sakamoto. Yeah, Sakamoto-san.
Haven't you heard? I'm
Sakamoto.
Good. Yeah, that was good. I agree with that.
Most heartwarming scene, the kiss. What does that mean?
Dragon's Maid, apparently. Your anime came out in 2017. Let's see. What else did? Saga of
grooming
Tanya
anime
the Evil.
didn't work?
Saga of Tanya the Evil came out in 2017.
Why, are you serious?
Yes, and it was not in here at all. So it just seems
Best animation, Yuri on Ice. Have you seen screenshots of it? Of like how awful the animation is of Yuri on Ice?
I have never actually seen it.
There's a lot of awful screenshots. So it's like, look at bad animation Yuri on Ice and you'll find something.
I'm sure there's probably a ton of videos just lamenting how shitty it was. God, I had completely, like, I'm going through the list of 2017 anime and I'm like, wow, I have not watched any of these. Did I just like skip all of this stuff? Like, I recognize some of the names, but I like, wow, I must have like not watched like anything that year, just about. Either that or it's like, I don't know. I don't even know I don't remember what I was doing in 2017. But anyway, yeah. So that's 2017's list. Let's go to 2018's here. So they said the anime of the year was Made in Abyss. I will never ever watch that show. Cody was like, no.
Wait, Best Hero won. Deku won again 2 years in a row.
Deku won again.
Yeah, Best Hero 3 ones down the left.
Oh, but they also added Best Girl and Best Boy, and guess who it was? Ochako from My Hero and Todoroki from My Hero. Best Slice of Life, Girl's Last Tour. I doubt it. You know,
never seen it.
Reincarnated as a Slime came out in 2018, and it's not in here like at all. Like, look at this. Best Animation, My Hero Academia. Best Villain, Stain. Best Action, My Hero Academia. I guess they put Dragon's Maid in 2018.
Best ending. It needs to be the best opening. More like it.
Best
that
film,
fucking
Your
opening's
Name.
hype.
That's probably I could say Best Film, Your Name. I would agree with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it's just like, look
Best
at that.
CGI. Leonard the Lustrious.
I haven't even seen that, honestly. Let's say 2019. Anime of the Year, Devilman Crybaby. I had heard good things about that.
I liked Devilman Crybaby.
Dude, I love Devilman Crybaby.
Good anime. Really
Best,
good Kino
best
stuff.
protagonist. Best protagonist, Rimuru Tempest. There you go. There's some reincarnated as a slime. Actually got recognized. See, and the other thing too is I wonder like where they cut it off at. Because it seems like there's some years where anime that were released the year before get included in the year after. So like I don't know like and I don't think they publish like where their cutoff date is. Is it like in the summer? Do they consider like summer to summer to be a year? Do they consider winter to winter to be a year? Look at this. And once again, like My Hero Academia, best antagonist, all for
Best
one.
boy, Deku again. Ugh.
Best
Bad.
film, My Hero Academia 2 Hero. Michelle's gonna be so
God,
upset.
disgusting.
She's
Fuck
gonna be
that.
so upset that we're like talking shit about My Hero. I don't actually have a problem.
She knows.
With My
Look,
Hero.
Michelle is aware. She knows My Hero is trash. Okay, she realizes this. Okay, she does not care.
Best character
Best opening
design.
sequence, Darling in a Franxx. Are you serious? I don't even remember the opening.
You don't
I haven't
remember
seen
the
that
opening?
anime.
You haven't seen Darling in the Franxx?
I have not. I've been told it's just horny Evangelion.
It is basically.
Basically.
Maybe I'll have to check it out then.
It has the typical Gynax ending where it's just like, let's go to space.
Let me see. Best animation, Violet Evergarden. Okay.
Violet
Character
Evergarden
design,
is good.
JoJo.
Yeah, I like. Okay, I will agree with that. But then again, I'm a Joe bro. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I will agree with that. Best ending sequence: Attack on Titan season 3. Best continuing series: Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super was decent. Best VA performance: Chris Sabat. Boo.
Boo! Tomato!
Boo!
Fuck you!
Boo this man!
Kill him! I mean, don't do that.
Minecraft.
Just joking.
Okay, 2020. Anime of the Year, Kimetsu no Yaiba. I will actually maybe agree. What? Oh, look, another 2018 anime that came out was Steins Gate Zero.
I've been meaning to watch Steins Gate.
Got nothing. Got absolutely nothing. Steins Gate Zero was great.
I think you would love Steins Gate.
SSS Gridman came out in 2018. Completely snubbed. That was great. Let's see. What other stuff came out in 2018? Something else that I'm forgetting here. Pop Team Epic was 2018. Yeah, it's just completely like all these shows were snubbed. Like I don't.
I should have won Best Comedy then.
Yeah.
Pop Team Epic.
Goblin Slayer, 2018. Completely snubbed. It's like I don't understand what they're like who is even like who makes these decisions?
They have to go like based off like their local hot topic and what like anime selling best at their local hot topic.
Well,
That's
it's
how they
like
determine it.
I said earlier. It's like they're in like an awkward position where it's like they have to like satisfy like normies and like the hardcore audience. And either way, it's like well, there's more normies than the hardcore audience, so they kind of have to like satisfy them more, but then the hardcore people like get upset because they're like, oh, we're the hardcore people, we care more.
Best pro tag, Dr. Stone. There's something.
See, now 2020 so far, actually, a lot of these I can probably agree with. Kimetsu no Yaiba, UFO Table does like it was fucking gorgeous. Like the art was incredible, the story was good. Like I really enjoy Demon Slayer. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Protagonist Senku Dr. Stone. I love Dr. Stone. I thought it was fantastic. I also love Kaguya-sama Love is War, and it's hilarious. And it's hilariously ironic that they pick Kaguya and Miyuki as best couple.
It's all shonen shit. Yes, it is all shonen shit. I agree.
Promised Neverland. Yeah, the first season of Promised Neverland is fantastic. Just pretend like that's the end of the series. Best VA performance in Japanese, Yuichi Nakamura for Bruno Bucciarati.
Oh, that's nice of them to acknowledge the Japanese voice actors for 2020. Took them a minute.
So they had Best Boy as Kamado Tanjiro from Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Best.
I actually prefer, Boar Boy. He's the best boy, actually. What's his face? I forget it. The guy who plays as the boar, like crazy motherfucker. He makes Demon Slayer for me.
You talking about Inosuke?
Inosuke, yes, that's the best boy, actually.
You like the Bishonen boar?
Yeah, he's great.
He takes his helmet off. He takes his helmet off, and he's a pretty boy or whatever.
Well, like I thought he was hilarious. Like I just watching like clips on YouTube is what actually of him is what got me wanting to watch Demon Slayer. So
one of my favorite.
He's actually just like crazy hillbilly, but he's actually this pretty boy underneath the mask.
And he's like the deep, gruff voice where he's just like, "Do you see this shit, Ganpachiro?"
Yeah, he's great.
Let's see, the best English VA performance was Billy Kametz voicing Naofumi in Rising of the Shield Hero. Was Rising of the Shield Hero 2020? I guess it was.
Yeah, it was.
Damn.
That was a pandemic anime.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Everybody was on lockdown, and Shield Hero came out. They said Raftalia is best girl that year. Best comedy.
Yeah, the Slay Girl's the best girl. Fucking anime.
Fucking anime. I was loud enough so it didn't get said.
Hopefully. I'm sorry. Just like the fight. Of course, we have to get the Fox Slave Girl as the best girl.
They had
Kaguya-sama. I know Love is War was probably like the most meme anime in 2020.
I took a screenshot when I got banned from Twitter of Kaguya because she gets banned from Twitter in the anime, and I just fucking posted that on post. I was like, I got banned from Twitter. Best fantasy, Promised Neverland. I wouldn't call it a fantasy.
It's Chicken Run. It's anime Chicken Run. Come on.
Yeah. Best animation.
There's better
Mob
fantasy
Psycho.
stuff.
Yes, Mob Psycho. Absolutely, 100% agree. Best drama, Vinland Saga. Yes, Vinland Saga was fantastic. Best character design from Dororo. Yes, Dororo was great. Best
that came out again in 2020. There's a sequel to it.
Yeah, well, no, it was a remake of the original.
Oh, because I remember that coming out when I was in high school. Dororo.
Best opening sequence, Mob Psycho 102. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I never did see Carol and Tuesday. Didn't see that one.
It looks kind of like, oh, you're trying to appeal to like
it's Toonami
Zoomers who love.
It's Toonami porn. It's basically what it is. It's like for the kind of people that like the anime that typically end up on Toonami. It seems like it was made for that. Like Michiko and Hachin, like that kind of style. That's basically.
It just looks like it's made for Zoomers who want to see like some weird like they love that it's two women that are culturally diverse like in their anime, and that's like seems like that's a specific demographic that it was trying to appeal to. So it looked kind of boring to me.
Yeah, so like,
are you racist, Spooky? What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Let's see, 2021 anime of the year, Jujutsu Kaisen. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's see, best protagonist. This chick from My Next Life is Villainous. All routes lead to doom. Never saw it. I've never even heard of Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken.
I've
Best
heard.
antagonist, Sakuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. Is that one?
Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken. That's the one that's about the three girls. People compared it a lot to Ed, and Eddie that wanted to get to like in the animation.
Oh,
that's what that is.
Look at that. My Hero once again. Oh god, not Beastars. I avoided that like the plague.
Oh my god, that one. Is that the furry anime, right?
That's the furry anime, yep. Fruits Basket, best drama.
Just doesn't look good.
I don't know. The drama in Fruits Basket's not good. Unless you're like a 13-year-old and like, man, this is some deep anime. This is the first, but it's not well written. It's literally like, it feels like it's a shoujo like that was written like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Well, that's because it was a shoujo that was written in the late 90s, early 2000s.
But that's how it feels though. It doesn't feel like clever or well-written drama, so.
If you've watched Inuyasha, you kind of get the same sort of it's that same sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Best ending sequence, Jujutsu Kaisen, Lost in Paradise. Yes, Lost in Paradise was great ending. I loved that. Let's see. Best VA performance, Japanese. Yusuke Kobayashi as Natsuki Subaru and ReZero.
Okay. He kind of has like Natsuki Subaru, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Like he kind of. Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused with someone else. I thought that was Shield Hero. They were saying. I'm sorry.
No, that's Naofumi.
That's the other isekai trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Naofumi Iwatani.
Naofumi only has like one personality after he comes to like the other realms, which is like gotta get shit done.
Yeah, he's just like fuck. Like his entire personality can be summed up as "fuck you."
He turns into daddy because he has like a bunch of like people he has to take care of. He just goes full daddy.
He becomes king of the Tamagotchi. He's got to like.
he gets like a fucking harem.
he's got to feed all the stupid animals.
Yeah, the bird, the fox.
Make sure they don't kill themselves. Best fantasy, ReZero starting life in another world. I'm sure Mother's Basement has a soliloquy he could talk about how important this was to him.
Yeah, OMG daddy. Hey Mark After Dark. Mark just heard the term daddy and he was like, oh, daddy. He loves saying that.
He does love saying that a little too much. Let's see. Anime of the year was Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, which sucked, by the way. It was terrible.
I didn't know Mappa did Attack on Titan.
Well, they took it over from the previous studio.
I see.
And it was shit. It should not have been Anime of the Year. I disagree with that. Best animation, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, Mugen Train Arc. Yes, I mean,
obviously, yeah. Gorgeous.
Best drama, To Your Eternity. I agree. I love To Your Eternity. But
I've never seen it. I've never heard about that. What is To Your Eternity? It's really good. It's
really, really good. But be prepared to, like, every character you like meets with an unfortunate fate. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right now. But it's so good. It's so good.
Oh, I've seen the boyfriend watch it. I didn't know it was like a thing. I never watched it.
Best fantasy. That time it got reincarnated as a slime, as a tensor, bro. Okay. You got me there. I never
Best ending?
Never did see Ranking of Kings. Best comedy? Komi Can't Communicate. Okay.
So wait, hold on.
Komi Can't Communicate was really good.
I'm confused. Is the best ending sequence like the actual ED? Or is it like the full ending of the series?
I think it's the song, and it's the song mixed with the visuals.
Oh, okay.
Which,
like how
honestly,
like a lot
Mugen
of
Train's, like Mugen Train's ending was fantastic. Especially after like what happens, it's got like the really somber music playing.
Yeah. Speaking of best boys, I like the flaming hair guy that was in it. He was pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Best VA performance, Yuki Kaji as Eren Yeager. I never did see Skate. Was Skate the Infinity the one you were talking? No, that was different. Ignore me. I didn't see that one.
Wow, they're recognizing other languages on their platform. Wow.
Castilian, yeah, that's weird. Portuguese. There you go. Don't lose your purse. German.
Best romance.
I don't even know what that is. Horimiya?
Cloverworks? Himo. Oh, I think I've heard about. I think that's shoujo.
Oh well, yeah, of course, because it's best romance. That would make sense.
Let me see. I think that was on my to watch list actually.
Of course, it would be.
I don't watch a whole lot of shoujo because I'm just too old for it, to be honest. I'm not a cooing teenage girl anymore. What is the synopsis of it? Can I just get the synopsis? Good lord.
I know. Googling has been
I hate when
lately.
I looked up anime, the first thing that pops up is oh, well, this was distributed between this year and this year through Shonen Weekly upload, whatever the fuck. I'm like, I want the synopsis of it. You do this for movies, but you won't do this for fucking anime for whatever reason.
Google's biased against anime. That has to be the problem. These bastards.
Oh, okay. It's I think it's about a young couple that argue a lot too. So I think that's probably why I want to watch it. I don't know.
Okay, so I've got the this is for this year. I guess it's considered 2023 or whatever. So I'm not sure where
that's a lot more.
Yeah, that's a whole lot more. So they've got anime of the year, best original anime, character design, animation, best new series, best continuing series, opening sequence, ending, score, film, anime song, director, main character, supporting character, must protect at all costs character.
Cringe.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the that Spy Family is gonna win that.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's in there this year. It's just for Anya.
Just for Anya. Must protect at all costs. Best action,
gonna win that.
Best comedy, best drama, best fantasy, romance, best voice artist, Japanese, best voice artist performance, English. Well, let's go ahead and knock into some of these categories here. So let's see. Anime of the year. Let's see who.
Yeah, that's easily. I think Chainsaw Man.
So they've got. Look at this. They
don't have any Chainsaw Man.
Attack on Titan.
There's not a single thing with Chainsaw Man.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Commits the Entertainment District arc of Demon Slayer. Lycoris Recoil. I have not seen that or heard of it.
Never heard about that.
Ranking of Kings. I have not seen the first one yet, so I kind of want to go back and maybe watch that. Spy Family. Okay, but where's Chainsaw Man?
That's the anime I think besides Spy Family I've heard the most about. The only anime here I've seen half of Spy Family. I've seen most of Cyberpunk.
They'll probably have Chainsaw Man for next year, I assume, but I don't know why they don't have it.
But it's I feel like it's the upload of the fucking intro has 60 million views and it's only been up for 2 months.
So let's see.
That's such a huge anime. I don't know why they wouldn't include that.
So we're gonna pretend this is the Oscars, and we all know the Oscars are rigged and gay. So we're gonna say what we actually think that deserves out of this list anime of the year and what we think is going to win anime of the year. I say Demon Slayer is probably going to win anime of the year, and what deserves it out of this list, I think Spy Family. I heard Cyberpunk Edge Runners is super good.
It's a close call between Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and Spy Family. I think I personally would give it just slightly more to Edge Runners.
Oh, which one do you think is actually going to win, though?
Oh, Spy Family. It's too big. There's no way.
I think Demon Slayer is going to win.
Popular.
I think the Demon Slayer army is very, very big, and they will definitely push it over the edge.
That was the most cosplayed anime next to Genshin Impact, which technically is an anime, but that was at the anime Matsuri that we went to.
Yeah, there was a cool Tanjiro and his sister cosplay where she was actually in the box and popped out. I was like, holy shit when I saw that. I was like, that's dedication.
Yeah.
That was really neat that somebody actually went through the effort to actually make the box work like it actually would in the anime.
Mm-hmm. They were a cute cosplay couple. I really liked them. They were adorable. I have it on my Manny Matsuri blog if anyone wants to watch it.
I should have gotten some of that footage to you. I've totally forgot. Like some of the videos I took.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Best original anime. What does that mean? An original anime is not adapted from source material. It's entirely a unique creation. While that itself is an accomplishment, these shows also present an impactful, entertaining story. Okay, so Birdie Wing, Golf Girl Story, never heard of it. Healer Girl, never heard of it. Lycoris Recoil, never heard of it. The Orbital Children, never heard of it. Vampire in the Garden, never heard of it. Ure Deco, never heard of it. So I haven't heard of any of these.
I'm gonna go with Orbital Children just off the fact that's the only one I've
It's just
ever
the
heard
only
of.
one you know.
It's on Netflix. I don't know if it was a Netflix original or something. If like they like just commissioned the studio to air it on Netflix, I don't know what happened there, but we'll go with that one.
I don't know any of the. One Piece is not any on these two. One Piece.
That's because One Piece has been going on for 40 years, so it's not going to be any.
It's still like one of the most popular animes to this date, though. Like in Japan, like the hole that it has.
Well,
in
it might be
Japan
in the
is,
film
like, massive.
category because they just had One Piece Film Red that came out, so that might be in the category.
That's true, yeah.
So I have no idea what's going to win.
I have no idea. I'm going to choose Healer Girl because it almost sounds like redo of a healer, and we all know how I feel about the rape anime. So hopefully there's rape in Healer Girl.
You stinky.
I don't think there is. It looks consistently like a magical girl anime.
Let's see. Best character design. Iconic anime characters are breathed life into one from other sources like manga. So we've got Akira Matsushima, UFO Table, so Demon Slayer. Atsuko Nozaki, so Ranking of Kings. Kazuaki Shimada, Spy Family.
Which one's that one?
Kazuaki Shimada, Spy Family.
Oh, is it the artist or is it the
yeah, it's
like
the character designer.
Oh, I thought they meant like a specific character. I'm like, what fucking character is that name? And I'm like, oh no, it's talking about the character designer.
They're talking about the character designer, so that would be like Wit Studio and Cloverworks.
I'm retarded.
Kazumasa Ishida from Cloverworks for My Dress Up Darling. Masanori Shino, David Production for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. Yo Yoshinari from Trigger for Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I'm
going to go with Trigger.
Yeah, my guess is, and this is my personal opinion, I'm going to rock David Productions with Stone Ocean, but I think that UFO Table's going to win.
I don't know who's going to win this, but I'm going to go with Cyberpunk because it's the most visually distinct anime out of all of those that are up there.
I think that's a good one, but also like Ranking of Kings, their whole thing was like, oh, it's like this cutesy looking like Studio Ghibli anime, but it's actually like fucked
super
up.
Deep
so I think
and fucked up.
Yeah, it's super deep. It's like because it looks cute, but it's actually edgy. So I think a lot of people like that don't know shit about character design would probably choose that one just because it like lowered their expectation.
Subverted my expectations.
Mm-hmm.
See, best animation. This is Akebi's sailor uniform.
I'd be surprised if Demon Slayer just didn't automatically win this one, to be honest.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the animation from Mappa isn't very good, honestly. It's not up to par with what they've been capable of with other series in the past. Of course, Cyberpunk Edge Runners and Trigger, Demon Slayer with UFO Table, Wit Studio with Ranking of Kings, and Wit Studio and Cloverworks with Spy Family. I have a hard time. It's either going to be Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer for this one. I'm going to give the edge to Demon Slayer, though.
Yeah.
My personal opinion is Trigger in this.
Yeah, I agree with you on the Trigger one. I don't know who's going to win, but the only anime I've seen there is, like I said, Spy Family and Edge Runners. And Edge Runners is a very visually distinct anime. It's very well done. So,
Trigger is like one of the best.
Oh, yeah, Trigger's awesome. They've done,
yeah, because they're ex-Gynax people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They do some good shit over there.
The spiritual successor to Gynax.
What other anime have they made? Didn't they make Little Witch Academia too? I haven't seen that one. But isn't that one they animated?
They made the Promare anime.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Promare.
Like the gay anime.
I thought the story kind of sucked. Like it felt like they threw out the whole story.
I agree. There was also not enough boy kissing. We say this is for making Michael Alberto.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Oh
yeah, that's right. They made SSS Gridman. This SSSS Gridman. Okay, I was missing an S there. Fun fact, you know what the four S's stand for?
I'm a snake. I'm a slithery snake.
No, it's Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. This might be a little esoteric knowledge for you, but there was a show. It was a Sentai show that adapted Gridman back forever ago. When I was a kid growing up, this show was on TV, and it was Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad with Tim Curry as the voice of Kilo Khan, the bad guy. So they took aspects of that show, combined it with Gridman, and they made like a little anime. It was pretty neat. There's my ancient knowledge. Oh yeah, they made Darling in the Franxx too, and they're making the new panty and stocking with garter belt apparently. So there you go, Trigger. Let's see, best new series. Let's see, Call of the Night, Leading Films. Haven't seen it. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, like Horse Recoil's on here again. My Dress Up Darling, Spy Family, your boy Kong Ming. Now that's my personal choice because I fucking loved that show. I think it's very severely underrated. I think you should watch it. The premise is, what if Zhuge Liang from ancient Three Kingdoms China gets sent forward in time and meets with a girl that's like trying to make it big as a singer. It sounds really stupid on paper, but it's actually really, really good.
I haven't even heard about that one. Maybe I'll check it out.
Oh,
but what I
definitely.
think's gonna win best new series is gonna definitely be Spy Family. That anime's way too popular. So I think it's gonna win.
I actually think My Dress Up Darling is gonna win because of the simp army. Like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to top. I think just because like there's so many people are gonna vote for it because it's like, oh my god, Mirren, oh my god. So I think that may win, but it's either gonna be Spy Family or Dress Up Darling. I think from this list.
Holy shit, there's so many categories.
I know there's so many. All right, let's see. Best continuing series. So we got Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, JoJo, Kaguya, Love is War, Made in Abyss, and One Piece. Honestly, I think One Piece is gonna win this one. My personal opinion. Of course, I gotta go with JoJo. Even though I love.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. But best continuing series.
It's gonna be One Piece.
Oh yeah, One Piece.
One Piece has
or Demon Slayer, because Demon Slayer has like this had like the what was it? It was after the train arc.
Mugen
so
Train,
like
yeah,
this
Infinity Train.
It had like a really, really hype. And unfortunately, like Stone Ocean just didn't have the hype. I guess how it was aired on Netflix that killed it. So I'm gonna say, okay, so my bet is probably gonna either be Demon Slayer or One Piece, but I'm really more towards Demon Slayer because like like One Piece is gonna like never fucking end. But I think Demon Slayer is so fresh and new that it had more hype to it.
Oh, there you go. So I think we all kind of agreed with either One Piece or Demon Slayer here.
Mm-hmm.
Best opening sequence. Yes! Chiki Chiki Bon Bon from your boy Kong Ming. I think that is my absolute selection from this list. So you got Mixed Nuts from Spy Family.
Is that the first opening or the second opening?
For Spy Family?
Yeah, because there's two intros from my understanding. I preferred the first intro, so I don't know if Mixed Nuts is that one or let me look it up real quick.
I will say like the Demon Slayer opening was really fun for the Red Light District.
Yeah, it was pretty good. This season had a lot of really good songs. Oh, the guy that did the Tokyo Revengers opening did that song. I didn't know that. Tokyo Revengers is another greatly underrated anime.
Okay, so I know what Mixed Nuts is. I'll go with Mixed Nuts. That's a really good intro.
My lock for the week is going to be Demon Slayer again.
I'm going with Spy Family. Also, because that intro is just really good. The fucking cyberpunk intro, I did not care for at all.
I prefer the for the first seasons of Spy Family's ending. I think that's pretty good. I think it's Kino.
Yeah, it is.
Like I said, my heart is behind Chiki Chiki Bon Bon because it's so great. But I think it's either gonna be Demon Slayer or it's gonna be Spy Family. I'll go with Demon Slayer because Demon Slayer has a tendency to clean up these like categories. Let's see, best ending sequence. So we've got Akuma no Ko from Mappa for Attack on Titan, comedy from Spy Family, Koi no Yukue from Dress Up Darling, Koshibari Biori from Komi Can't Communicate. I loved Komi Can't Communicate's ending. So my heart has surrendered from Kaguya-sama Love is War. Okay, that was another good ending. And then
Is that the one where she dances?
I think no.
Because if it's the one
No,
that's
that's
where
not
she
the Chica.
dances.
That's not the Chica dance. That's got a different name.
Oh, okay.
That's like the actual ending. And then the ending from Call of the Night. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that.
Ifukashino.
Uta. So it's just Song of something or another.
Yeah.
I don't know which Komi ending they're referring to, but I guess we'll go with that one. I liked both of them. I preferred the I don't know like how to describe the animation style. There's like one ending where they don't have like faces or whatever. It's like a really unique art style.
It's drawn sort of like cell shaded in a way, I guess. Maybe?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's like CG kind of, I think. I don't know. It just looks cool.
Yeah, but
So
like the characters are instantly recognizable because everybody has like a distinct style of dress and hairstyle, so you know which character's which.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like that ending.
Did nobody watch like the waifu anime? The what is it called? The Dress Up Darling.
Dress Up Darling?
I'm gonna bully you until you make my shit for me because I'm a cosplay thought.
Was that what it's about?
Yes, that's what it's
literally
about.
I gotta watch that now.
It's she's a gal or a garu.
Gyaru, yeah.
And she is a cosplayer model thing, and the guy really, really is into sewing. And so she's like this fucking bully. She's like, make my dress for me, Piggy. Make it for me. Make my dresses for me so I can model them. And then somehow she falls in love with him.
Sounds like
him being like the biggest simp.
awesome. I'm gonna watch that now.
Michael Alberto's just like, God, I wish that were me.
I wish that were me.
Sewing
That were
the cosplay thought her anime dresses.
But I guess no one in this panel watched that anime. It wasn't something I was interested in.
I agree with chat. Nagatoro is better than Dress Up Darling. I'm sure people will be mad at me for saying that, but yeah, Nagatoro unironically is better.
Have they? Nagatoro was 2022, right? Or is it 2021?
I think it was.
It started the trend of like, I'm gonna bully this guy into liking me or whatever.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, Nagatoro. Oh yeah, that was 2021. I'm trying to think about when I saw Wyatt the most on my fucking timeline. That was 2021. I'm gonna say my lock of the week is gonna be either Spy Family or Attack on Titan. I think either one of those are gonna win.
Yeah, like I said, my heart's with the ending for Komi Can't Communicate, but yeah, you're probably right. It's probably gonna be Spy Family or Attack on Titan. I'm gonna say Attack on Titan for this one. Let's see, best score. So this is like music in general. The original, okay. So we've got Spy Family, we've got Cyberpunk Edge Runners, we've got your boy Kong Ming, which once again, that's my pick for this because I love the music in that show. Got Attack on Titan, you got Made in Abyss, and then you got Demon Slayer.
Wait, what's the category? I'm sorry, I looked away
it's
for
best score, so that's like the overall music, not just like the ending or the opening or whatever.
Well, isn't like the Cyberpunk one pretty cool sounding?
Oh yeah, it does
From
sound good. It does sound. I think this one is going to be the one where they win for sure. But it's like
it's like the most distinct.
Toss-up. It's a close toss-up between them and Demon Slayer for this one. Even though, like, I think your boy Kong Ming, since it's all about music, should win in this one, but it won't.
You don't think it's popular enough?
I don't think it's popular enough. I've tried to push it to the moon. I've tried to push it to the moon, but I can only do so much by myself.
Yeah, probably. My lock is gonna be for Cyberpunk, just because it's like the most distinct sounding
Yeah.
out of all of them, and I feel like that's probably people would remember the most, even if it's for normies.
Let's see. Best film. So we've got
Bubble.
Didn't see it. Dragon Ball Super Superhero, which was really good. Inuo, which I didn't see. Jujutsu Kaisen 0, which was pretty good.
I forgot that. I saw the black people on my Twitter like go crazy over it.
over what? Dragon Ball or
like,
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Jujutsu Kaisen specifically, yeah. The black people love Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, yeah, it's like you take Dragon Ball Z and take Bleach and put them together.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. One Piece film Red. Okay, there's the film. And The Deer King. I think I'm going to go with Dragon Ball will clean this up very easily. But like it's either going to be Dragon Ball or it's going to be One Piece here. Like, let's be real.
Okay, I'll give it to One Piece because I heard sorry, fucking brain fart. I heard more people talking about going to the One Piece film as like a super hype up thing. So that's where I'm going to go to. I feel like it was all over my TikTok and my Twitter about adults going to see One Piece film. So
I have a horse in this race. I guess I'll agree with you. One Piece.
I choose Bubble.
Bubble. I don't even know what that's about. Let's see. Best anime song.
I'm sure it's cute. I've never heard of it.
Okay,
Best anime song.
So that's just a vocalist, instrumentalist, soloist, duo, group, or collaborative recording played during any part of a series. Oh, so it's like not just openings and endings, but also like bumpers or like special like PV song. What do they call it? It's like P.V for like songs that play in like the middle of a show or whatever. So we've got Chiki Chiki Bon Bon, the intro from Your Boy Kongming, Comedy, which I think was one of the endings from Spy Family. My Nonfiction from Kaguya-sama Love is War. Shall We Dance? What was that? House of Shadows or something like that. The Rumbling from Attack on Titan. And New Genesis, which is Uta's song from One Piece film Red.
Should it go to Chiki Chiki Bon Bon? Probably. But will it? Probably not. Oh, God. I don't... Probably either... I've never heard of any like a lot of these songs. So I'm gonna assume I'm gonna go with either Spy Family or One Piece.
I think it's gonna either be Attack on Titan or One Piece in this.
Hey, here's a tidbit. You guys know that Avril Lavigne did a cover song of Nickelback for a One Piece One Piece movie. God,
wait,
my brain
really?
cannot function. Yes, it's a thing.
I did not know that. That's incredible.
Retarded.
Yeah, Avril used to be like married to what's his name, Dave Grohl, the singer of Nickelback.
No, Dave Grohl is Foo Fighters. You're thinking.
Oh fuck!
Chad Kroeger is the singer of Nickelback.
God damn it, my brain. I'm sorry, chat. So Chad Kroeger, and while they were married or hooking up or whatever, she did a cover song of a Nickelback song. I think it's like I think it's Saving Me, maybe. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, you can look it up. But it was literally, she just made it because she's a weeb and she loves like stuff like One Piece.
I'll have to look that up then. I did not know that. That's news to me. Yeah,
she's a famous weeb. She also like made the Hello Kitty Harajuku song that everyone was like, this is racist. This is cultural appropriation. Even though she's just talking about like liking Hello Kitty and Harajuku. You know, shit that's pop culture shit. That's
I just thought the song was terrible.
In Japan, it's a bad song, but people like try justifying it by hating on it because it's cultural appropriation. But literally, it's just Japanese pop culture. It's not about fucking their actual culture. Are you talking about, you fucking idiots? I'm sorry.
Okay, so we've got best director here. So it's like Demon Slayer, Cyberpunk, Spy Family, Lycoris, Recoil, Ranking of Kings, and Attack on Titan. My guess is Demon Slayer probably wins this one.
I'm gonna go with Demon Slayer as well.
I'll agree. I haven't seen it, but it's popular, and the only animes I've seen on here, they're good, but the directing doesn't really like stick out to me.
Yeah, I'll go with
Cyberpunk.
My personal pick would be Cyberpunk in this one. I guess
Right.
no one else has anything different.
No.
I haven't seen Cyberpunk, so I'm going to take your word
it's
for
good.
it.
It's good. You should definitely watch it. Best main character. So we've got Boji from Ranking of Kings, Chisato Nishikigi from
Aaron
Like Horse-
Yeager.
God
Or
damn it.
Lloyd. No, Lloyd Forger or Aaron Yeager. There, I'm just going to...
Sound
Oh,
like you
but
said the
Mari could
N-word.
work too.
Yeah, she said Aaron Yeager.
Sound like
Yeah.
you said the N-word for a second.
I thought she did
Man,
too.
you
No,
see?
I think your ears are just perking up what you guys want. You think you want to hear me say, okay?
Cozy
Yeah.
TV's rotted my brain.
Cozy TV has rotted your brain.
All I can think about is the N-word.
David from Cyberpunk, of course, Aaron Yeager, Lloyd from Spy Family, Marin Kitagawa, the chick from Dress Up Darling. She's
I'm
gonna
surprised. I'm surprised Lloyd was like nominated and not like
Not
the
Anya?
female character or not Anya. Yeah, why isn't Anya nominated? She would've-
Anya's not the main character. Lloyd is.
win. Lloyd's the main
That's
character, but his
true.
wife, God, I can't remember her name. I don't know why.
I forget her name too.
She seems like be more popular than him, but she's
Yeah.
waifu who dresses up in all black. She's kind of edgy, but
I like
guess-
Lloyd. I think Lloyd's awesome. So I'm gonna go with Lloyd. I think he's
so yeah, I'm
cool.
gonna. My lock of the week is Aaron Yeager because there's so many Aaron Yeager apologists out there, or Marine. I think that she could win
Marin's
too
gonna
because she's a
win.
waifu.
That's her name. Yeah, I think Marin's gonna win that one because there's just too many simps. There's way too many simps. She's gonna win
Mhm.
that one easily. I see. Best supporting character. Ai Hayasaka.
Oh, there she is. Oh, Anya Forger's on here too.
Yeah.
Anya's winning now, 100%.
Oh yeah, Anya's gonna win. Like if Anya wasn't on this list, it would be down between. Like if Anya and Yor weren't on this list, it would probably be down between Hayasaka and Rebecca. But yeah, Anya's gonna win this. Like there's just no.
Rebecca is the she's like what color? She's like a weird color, right?
Yeah, she's like all weird looking.
Oh, is she like the one that the robot one that everyone was like sipping over? In that
I think so.
Probably.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Oh yeah, it is her. She's like green or whatever.
Uzui's the guy, the actual like the guy with the sound ability.
he's a good boy. Tingen's a good boy.
Yeah, like I said, Hayasaka's great, but she's gonna get destroyed. by
Anya's
Anya.
on this list. Anya's on this list, so she's
Anya's gonna
take
win.
that cake.
She's going to just destroy everybody else, including her mom. Just destroy them. She's gonna win that, like running away with it. Like she may crack like 50%, more than a plurality of votes. Let's see.
Yeah.
Must protect at all cost characters.
Oh,
Yeah,
Anya Forger's
Anya's
the
gonna
first
win
one.
that. Like she's gonna win that. Like Marin can't even compete.
Yeah, Anya's won.
Anya's just gonna like clean house.
Next.
Next,
There's no even debate there.
there's no debate.
I feel like that category was just made for Anya,
her.
though.
Yeah, it probably was. Let's see. Best action. So you got Attack on Titan, Cyberpunk, Demon Slayer, JoJo, Lycoris Recoil, Spy Family. I think Demon Slayer.
I think Demon Slayer. Yeah.
Because I mean, it pretty much was made for action. It's gonna clean up. And actually,
I like how none of us have said Attack on Titan yet. Like it's so like up there, but none of us think
'cause
that it's gonna win.
Attack on Titan screwed themselves because they split the final season into like 12 different parts.
Well, it's also like the way that it's officially ended in the manga series, because I think the mangaka just got so fucking sick of everybody telling what to do. He just like scorched earth with the bird ending.
Yeah,
I can't imagine there's too many like Current Year fans. They have got to rewrite that bird ending. They have to know it's fucking shit. And he just
They
like
might.
scorched earth on it.
he's like, oh, everybody criticized me, so he turns into a bird. Rocks fall, everyone dies.
You know what? Okay, I will be a defender of like manga artists specifically hating their fucking work, because like if you look at the work hours of mangakas, they're working like 60 to 8 hours a week. Like it's like insane. Anyone would go fucking crazy with that kind of like peer pressure, and like any kind of like anything that you change about the story is hyper critical of the fans, and you'll get like death threats and everyone shitting on you if you dare like don't give their favorite character enough screen time. So
By the way,
I almost can't blame the dude.
we're on to best comedy now. My heart says Uncle from Another World should win this because it is not only a fantastic anime, it's also absolutely fucking hilarious. Like one of the funniest series this entire year. Like there hasn't been a single episode where I wasn't just rolling on the floor laughing my ass off. It is great. It should win this. But it's up against My Dress Up Darling and the Simp Army. It's up against Spy Family. It's up against Kaguya-sama Love is War. And I love your boy Kung Ming, but I think Uncle from Another World is just way, way funnier.
Yeah, I think Spy Family's gonna win this.
I'm surprised they put Spy Family in so many categories. I feel like it's gonna win like most of the categories it's in.
Unless it goes up against Demon Slayer. Because it's going to be kind of like... Because Demon Slayer's going to
It's like a toss-up.
Yeah.
It's like a toss-up, I think.
My vote is for Uncle from Another World because it's so funny. It's so great. Let's see, best drama. 86, which I watched like the first episode of the first series, and I thought it sounded kind of dumb, so I didn't keep watching it. Let's see, Attack on Titan, Cyberpunk, Dance Dance Dancer, Kotaro Lives Alone, and Made in Abyss. I'm going to say Cyberpunk or Attack on Titan win this. I'm going to say Cyberpunk's going to win it.
I have not seen Kotaro Lives Alone. I did not know it was considered a drama. It just looked like a comedy anime.
I'm going to say Attack on Titan or Cyberpunk. Probably Attack on Titan, we're going to be honest.
Probably that, yeah.
Let's see. Best Fantasy. Demon Slayer, Made in Abyss, Mushoku Tensei finally shows up on the list. Overlord is on this list.
Wow. God.
Ranking of Kings and Case Study of Vanitas. I'm going to go with Overlord because Overlord is awesome. And Ainzul Gon is like the best character.
Yeah, but Demon Slayer's going to win.
Yeah,
so.
Demon Slayer's probably going to win though. Like let's be honest here. Like,
God, they really fucked out so many anime this year. Holy shit!
I know. There's just like think of like all the shows.
They made a new season of Mob Psycho this year too.
They did.
I didn't get nominated at all.
Yeah, like I'm really wondering if they're gonna save those for next year because I'm starting to wonder if it's like summer to summer for them rather than like winter to winter. They have a weird cutoff date for like what they consider 2022 anime, what they consider 2023 anime. I wish they'd publish like their rationale for it so I could actually know if they're stupid or not. Let's see. Best Romance, Call of the Night, Kaguya-sama Love is War, Komi Can't Communicate, Love After World Domination, never saw it, Dress Up Darling, and Shikamori is Not Just a Cutie.
It's gonna be Dress Up Darling. Let's face it.
It's gonna be Dress Up Darling,
it's gonna be,
but it should be Komi. It should be Komi. Komi Can't Communicate is fucking Kino. It is hilarious. It is great stuff. Let's see. Best Vocal Artist Performance, Japanese. So this would be... Okay, so just character voices. So we've got Spy Family, Like Horse Recoil. We got David Production. I think it's the voice of Jolene for that one. We got Made in Abyss. We got UFO Tables, Demon Slayer. We got Attack on Titan. I'm going to say probably Demon Slayer again.
Yeah. Or if she voices Anya in that Spy Family one, then yeah, she'll win. So it really depends. We should list the characters they voice acted because I have to go through the trouble looking at who they voice acted.
I think Natsuki Hane is the voice of Tanjiro. Atsumi Tanizaki. She's the voice of Anya. Sad. She's
yeah. Okay, she'll win.
She'll win that. She's also the voice of Vivi from Vivi Fluorite's Eyes song. Interesting.
Oh,
Did not know that. By the way, Vivi Fluorite Eyes song is fantastic. You should watch it. Let's see. Best voice artist performance English. Now, I can guarantee you there's going to be some people in this list that we hate. There's just bound to be.
There's something with English voice actors for anime that people just hate.
Well, it's like, yeah, well, I mean, they're
just outspoken.
Yeah, I mean, like Monica Rial and all of them. Let's see. So we've got the Amanda Lee Amelie by Dress Up.
Is that the crazy bitch?
No, that's not. That's not Amanda Wineley. That's Amelie.
Amelie, she's been around for forever. I do really like Amelie. She used to do a lot of covers for Haruhi Suzumiya, like for the English stuff. Like she's one of those people who like got into like the anime voice acting scene just from like her YouTube work. And yeah, she's been around like she's been like around in the community for like forever, since like 2009. She's good.
You may recognize her as Lee and Lee. That was her original channel name when she did like more covers of anime and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now she actually is like become an actual VA
voice actress. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Good for her. Good for her.
yeah. She was actually the voice of Marin in Dress Up Darling.
Ooh, Sung-Woo Cho, Pro Z. Ew. Fuck him. He's a fucking...
Isn't that, he's that Asian guy on YouTube, right?
Yeah, he's the fat Asian guy who used to make Vines, and he's like a fucking awful fucking human being. He's unfunny.
Why do you hate him?
Oh, him and his wife are fucking terrible. His wife is like a schizo who like goes around attacking everybody who like disagrees with her, like total like social justice warrior archetype, and he's just like this beta cuck who's like, yes, dear, I'll do whatever you say. He's super virtuous, and also he says like really fucking cringe takes all the time. Like he got mad at like the Trash Taste people because they were here interviewing him because they're like, yeah, I play video games and I'm gonna cut the cutscenes if I find them boring. He's like, oh, how dare you? Have you considered how much effort in the voice acting in video games? You're just skipping past that. And while in the meantime, CDAW VA Connor was like, yeah, I skipped past it because I want to play the fucking video game. And this dude's a voice actor. Connor's a voice actor. And he's like, the fucking Prozet's like, oh, I can't believe these people are like just skipping past the voice acting in games, not taking it. It's like, go fuck yourself, you pretentious fuck.
Okay. Calm down.
He's a fucking...
Reel it in. Reel it in.
So much. He's so boring. But he's got the cringiest takes, and he takes himself so fucking seriously. Ugh.
Anyway,
I don't think he'll win.
I think this one is going to be down between Natalie Van Sistine, who I think does the voice of Yor in Spy Family, and Amelie for Marin from Dress Up Darling. That's my
right.
And I don't know any like what they're going to do with the special achievement award or presenter's choice or whatever. Like that could be anything. It's determined by an industry panel or a special guest at the show. So now comes the fun part. Now we get to see the judges.
Oh, I love this. Oh my god, the judges is like literally the most cringe part. Let's go.
So now we get to see.
Wait, there's judges?
There's actual judges.
Why?
Hold on, let me scroll down.
I'm the bully.
Let me scroll down.
Isn't this like an audience vote? Why is there judges?
Because the judges also vote.
Oh. Do their votes mean more or something?
The thing is, like,
probably.
99% of these people I haven't even like fucking heard of. Like, I don't know who this guy
but all you have to do is read what they do for a living, and then you go, ugh.
Ramen para dos. I'm guessing that's a Spanish dubbing company or something. Alessandro Falciatore, editorial director, Anime Click. Editor, Animania.
None of these people have souls behind their eyes because they review anime for a living.
Manga historian,
talk
anime
about
lover.
Is that what you're doing right now?
I don't do this for a living, motherfucker.
Yeah, I have a real job.
Pat your ass on the head.
A writer of manga and a devourer of anime.
Kill yourself right now. That's awful. I fucking hate that little tagline describing yourself. Writer of manga and a devourer anime.
Hey, he's got
devour some fucking nuts in your face. Holy shit.
He's based though. He's got the Ave of Evangelion finally vine on the background. So I'll look past it.
Anime connoisseur. Ew!
Kill yourself.
Oh, there's
anime.
Clayton Ferreira, TV and YouTube host.
We could be a judge, Gator. We have as much quality to be a judge as these people do.
Except for the fact that I hate Crunchyroll and have made fun of their stupid fucking studio like 100 times.
Except for that part. I think that part's pretty important, though.
They put a fucking Vice journalist in the judges list.
Ew.
IGN and Anime News Network. Gross.
Kill yourself.
This guy looks like a Coomer. Looks like the Coomer Wojak kind of.
That dude's head is like like a fucking egg.
It's like a football. Okay, I got caught now. We're actually breaking YouTube TOS. You're not supposed to make fun of people's appearances.
I can do it all day.
Oh.
Gotta calm down, Gator.
I gotta calm down. Let's see. Co-founder of an anime
I'm
website.
tired of wrangling you.
There you go.
It's so hard to not to want to bully though, Michael Alberto.
I know, I can't resist. I have to bully. Let's see. Anime journalists. I haven't heard of like any of these people. Fonzie. Oh God, it's Mother's Basement.
It's Mother's Soylent right there. Top YouTube anime critic. Jump off a fucking cliff in Minecraft. Jesus fucking. Get off the fucking copium that is your own fucking farts, Mother Soylent. Holy shit, Jeff.
Imagine actually like willingly calling yourself a top YouTube anime critic.
Guys, I am a critic because I think SAO sucks. And like that's my whole career, saying SAO sucks. By the way, subscribe to my wife's OnlyFans. Subscribe to her hole, please.
I can't believe they put Mother's Basement on here. Am I gonna scroll down and see like they put fucking Digibro on here? I'm gonna rage quit the stream if that's the case. I'm just gonna close the tab, close the window. I'm out. Fuck all of you. I'm out.
I don't think Digibro's ever shielded for Crunchyroll. To be fair, I don't think he ever has. I don't know though. I'd have to like
picking like the
go
absolute,
look up into it.
Like if I was gonna pick the list of absolute worst AniTubers and like people in general, like I'm pretty sure Mother's Basement would be on the list. Let's see who else is here. I don't know who that is. Is that like a Saudi prince or something? I don't.
CEO of Anime Therapy. What the fuck? Oh, Taku of Kotaku.
They put a Kotaku writer on here.
Ew.
Gizmodo. Jeez Louise. Kaho Shibuya. Was she at Anime Matsuri?
She was 1 year. I think that she was the one where they tried getting her to translate the giant Ray statue, and she got really
Rem.
pissed
It
off
was
at them.
Rem from
Rem,
ReZero. Yeah,
but also she's like she's a pornographer. Like she makes porn. I don't know what makes her good at judging anime. Like that her career is taking it up her hole. Like that's great and all if that's how you get your money, but like I don't see how that can make you a critic of anime and like a judge, other than you just have clout.
I mean, that's all this is. It's just having clout. It's like literally all this is. It's if you have media connections or if you have internet clout.
From Anime News Network. Oh Lord.
Ew.
Okay, what's the deal with Anime News Network? They're
awful.
Why should I hate them?
They literally wanted like Vic Mignogna to kill himself. Like that's their whole thing. They're the ones who broke the news story about that, and are friends with like people like Monica Brial and Jamie Markey and shit like that. And they're super virtuous, and they still talk about him nowadays. Like they posted on their TikTok about how like Vic accidentally flashed Chrissy Meyer on live stream, like just. Like he wasn't wearing pants like we all do while we're live streaming, and he accidentally pulled a boomer moment and flashed her, and she was like laughing about it. She obviously thought it was funny. But then the Anime News Worker took that clip and they were like on their TikTok, like, look, he's sexually harassing women by getting naked in front of them without their consent. How fucking dare they? And it's like, are you fucking serious?
It was an accident though.
It was more humiliating for fucking Vic than it was Chrissy. Are you fucking serious? Fuck them.
No, Christy was excited. She was like, wow, that's the top moment of this show ever.
Mm-hmm. And I can't blame Vic. Look, we all don't wear pants while we're live streaming, okay? Like, what's wrong with that? Like, he just pulled a boomer moment and accidentally, like, flashed her.
It wasn't even really, like truly flashing because he was still wearing his underwear.
Look up that Tristan Arcada. Is he the guy who like did his hair for like years, like Full Metal, like Alchemist?
Was he that guy? Hold on,
I think that was him.
I'm gonna Google Arcada. Yeah, that is him. That is that guy. Wow, small world. And now he's one of the top judges in the fucking anime awards for Crunchyroll. If I could pick a list of the absolute worst people to say what the best anime are, this would be that list of people. Like,
no, this is not a really culturally diverse list either. There's like a couple of black people, mostly white people too, on this. This is about Japanese pop culture.
Yeah, there's no like Asian people. It's kind of fucked up.
There's a couple.
There's like two or three. This is. I almost feel like we're being baited into bitching about it because it's so bad.
Yeah, it's probably
like this list is so awful, and I feel like half the anime that came out this year are also missing. It sucks.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was specifically just like Demon Slayer, Spy Family, Cyberpunk. That was like every fucking list.
Surprised Giga was on this list. Actually, I don't think any of the trash taste guys want anything to do with it. I actually think Joey made fun of it one year. You know, the anime man made fun of the fucking anime award stuff. Because even he realizes it's fucking cringe. But I think Giga was a presenter one year too. Yeah, I think he was. And he said it's like one of the worst things he's ever done was presenting because it was so cringe and uncomfortable.
I can imagine. You wouldn't catch me dead like presenting at one of those things at all, ever. Ugh. I don't know. I wouldn't mind getting up on stage at the Game Awards and thanking my Rabbi Bill Clinton.
He's great. That kid is great.
That was so funny.
That's like one level 100 like sneak, and he just showed up there. No one noticed him. No one thought anything of it.
Just walked right up to the microphone. They couldn't do anything.
Yeah, you can do anything you want with enough confidence and charisma, chat.
Just roll natural 20s in charisma, and you can just get away with literally anything. Oh man, let's see. Well, I think that's just about it. I think there was a super chat that came in while we were reading all of that stuff. RP for $5 said, "I made mixtapes by holding a tape recorder up to the radio, and I was grateful. You dang kids."
Yeah, well,
that was a while ago.
I live in the age of Apple Music, so you know the worst I gotta worry about is like the fucking playlist thing sometimes glitching out on me. That's about it.
Yeah,
I get lossless audio.
I've still got MP3 files on my computer from fucking Napster. You dang Zoomer.
Fucking Napster.
Back in my day, you had to roll.
Does that
the
even
dice.
exist?
I don't think so. I think it got bought and then immediately like shut down.
Jeez. Fucking Napster, LimeWire.
That's still one of my favorite things was the LOL LimeWire with the "do what you want because a pirate is free." And like I said earlier, the "so you've ruined the family computer," and it's just like the picture of the LimeWire logo.
Yeah, I guess you were always risking the dice, rolling the dice. Jesus,
rolling
man.
the dice whenever you download something from LimeWire.
I gotta go back to sleep. I was sleeping before I came on here. I gotta go back.
Yeah, you told me you took some melatonin earlier, which is
like
always
10
a terrible. Yeah, it's always a terrible idea.
I was like, I wanted to go back to sleep. It's like I woke up. I'm like, I feel like shit. I want to sleep more, and then I was just drowsy for the rest of the day. Never fell back to sleep.
That's basically been spooky this entire week. She would just nothing but fever dreams and sleep.
I had a lot of thirsty fever dreams too, by the way.
Didn't need to know that.
Most vivid and horniest fever dreams I ever had. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so spooky. It's based in red pilled when I make horny comments. It's cringe and blue pilled when you make them. That's how it
What,
works,
to be
right?
down bad? Like, I can't help it, okay?
That's how it works. That's how it works.
Why do people care about the Clown Award? Because it's funny to laugh about. It's funny to laugh about how shitty these are every year. It's free real estate. You just walk right in.
It's free content.
It's free content.
It's free content. You get to make a little money.
Yeah, we'll be stream sniping it. Is it on March 4th?
March 4th is when it is. Oh yeah, how it works.
How are they going to be live streaming? Oh, do you have to pay to have a Crunchyroll description to watch it though?
It doesn't look like
That's the only thing.
It'll be made available online to fans worldwide. It's going to take place in Tokyo, Japan. The grand winner in each category will be announced on March 4th at our in-person awards. It'll be streamed online. Okay. Voting, sharing, watching the show, blah, 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 blah. How does voting work? Let's see. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so it's going to be partnering with Telescope? Is that how they're going to stream it?
help ensure voting accuracy and security across multiple platforms. Can log in with their email address to cast a vote in the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, open to fans worldwide. However, employees, agents, or representatives of any of the Crunchyroll Anime Award entities or any of their parent companies, affiliates, or related companies cannot vote. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's a Twitter vote, apparently, too. And there's hashtags for Anime of the Year. When can I vote? How many times can I vote? Blah, 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 blah. How are judges selected? What? Our panel of judges are industry experts, chosen based on their stellar reputations, depth and diversity of experience, and an ability to be impartial. Relying on their industry knowledge and wealth of experience, they help determine both our round 1 nominees and the grand winners in each category in round 2.
But how is a porn star able to like give her? What's her wealth of knowledge of sucking dick and cock have to do with like judging anime? I'm sure she's a nice lady, but like shit, man, that's what she's known for.
I don't know. It's bizarre. And there's some names on that list that I'm actually surprised weren't on there. Some of the much larger Anitubers didn't make it on there, but fucking Mother's Basement did.
It's just like, how much do you want to be like, like just huff your own farts or not have anything to do with the shit? Look, they'll shill for Crunchyroll for like a nice price, but like as far as like actually participating in this like cringe fest, they're like, oh, no, fam, I'm not having anything to do with that. I'm busy. I'm sorry that day.
I think that's probably why they had to get Mother's Basement, because I'm pretty sure like everybody else just said, nah, ain't doing it. All the much bigger people were just like, nah, fuck that. That ain't happening.
Mm-hmm. Any, I guess that's the any final thoughts?
Yeah, the Crunchyroll Anime Awards suck.
It sucks. Everything sucks. Life sucks.
It's gonna be fun laughing about it.
That's it. You just gotta laugh at this stupid shit.
Anything you want to shill, Michael Alberto?
You can subscribe to me on YouTube. That's just my name, Michael Alberto. MichaelAlberto.com. If you want to find my other social medias, like my Odyssey.
They're dead. They're banned.
Yeah, you can't find my Twitter. Twitter's fucking gone. I still have one, but it's like I don't even like bother showing it because I'm like, it's just gonna get banned. I'm just hoping, you know, I may or may not know a certain somebody who may or may not be behind the scenes trying to get my Twitter account back. We'll see if that goes anywhere. And yeah, let's hope for the best.
Well, I hope so. I hope you're able to get yours back. I hope I'm able to get mine back too. But in the meantime, the Anime Boomers Twitter account is now verified, and you can go and
Let's go.
Yeah, let's fucking go. It's verified. It has the nice little blue check mark, which means that people can actually see when that account tweets out when we do live streams, when we like highlight our shit posts, our funny memes that we want to post on the internet. So that'll be nice.
I paid for Twitter Blue when I was on the Neo Brony account, and I changed. So the name was stuck as like Mahillis with the trans flag, because like there was all the people making like fake Elon accounts, but then they let people let them change their display name again, and I just went to change it to my real name, and I guess my name is like in a system because like right when I did that, I instantly got nuked. So
that's because when Zannyberries made the Michael Alberto account, it was.
Do you think that's actually why?
I think that's 100% why it did that, because the name was already in there. So it like, because all the people that were like pretending to be Elon, I'm sure they like put in a thing to check to make sure somebody's not like imitating somebody else.
That makes sense now. That account was fucked up.
Yeah, I think that's why you got banned.
I mean, normally I don't care. Like people like make fake accounts or whatever. Like, normally I don't care, but I was just like, okay. He basically made the handle like almost exactly my name, except one of the L's was like an uppercase I, and it's verified, and it's like tweeting like the most like insane shit ever. I'm like, oh my god, it's like this is horrible.
And it actually got you banned.
This is gonna ruin my life. Like somebody's gonna screen cap this. They're gonna think it's me. Then my life's just gonna be over. It's like. So thankfully it got banned. But
Not before it got you banned, though, for trying to imitate Michael Alberto.
Yeah, the fake Michael Alberto got the actual Michael Alberto banned. That's fucking retarded.
That's how stupid the Twitter verification system was. It was a free-for-all. My favorite part was people creating like the fake Disney accounts and just shit posting and actually hurting the stock price of all these companies.
I remember there was an account called like Biden Rape Raper, and it was like verified. It's just tweeting out like Nazi shit. It's like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is horrible.
They didn't think that one all the way through. They just didn't think that way through.
Nah, fucking. I just want Elon to unban my Elon. Everything will be forgiven. Just gotta unban Unwell Miguel, Zaptai, Spooky Web Trash,
The Gator Gamer.
Quarantine Coof.
Yeah, Quarantine Coof.
Nick
Or we was
and all those
Medicare.
guys will be all good. Just gotta unban all those people and we'll all be good. They fucking I can't believe they unbanned Andrew Anglin before me. That's like so insane to me.
It's insulting.
Did they really?
Yeah, he has like 10K followers.
They unbanned Baked Alaska before they unbanned you. What a slap in the face.
Fucking, I was like talking to Baked, like me, like a bunch of other people, like, Baked, how did you do it? He's like, oh, I just like sent in an appeal. I'm like, oh, wait, we thought like maybe he knew somebody behind the scenes, but no, he just like sent in an appeal. They unbanned them. Then,
Yeah, Dick Masterson got his account back. Like, I feel like everybody's getting their accounts back, and I'm just sitting here like fucking Squidward, like looking from the window, just like you motherfucker.
It's me, you. Who else? They unbanned Jaden. They haven't unbanned Nick yet.
Well, no, Nick does have an account. It's Deranged F Slur.
I was in like a Griper group chat when that account got made, and they're like, "That's such an awesome at." They were like impressed with the at. No, like, I wish I thought of that.
I cannot believe that account is still up.
It's still up.
That is incredible.
It's so insane when you think about it. It has a slur in the at. It's verified. It's an impersonation account
that it's
of
Nick J. Fuentes.
Yeah, it's an impersonation of account of like a high-profile person who is banned. It's like insane when you add all of that up. It's like, how is this account still up? It has like thousands of followers, but
I have no idea. It's kind of like he hit every single box that would get you banned, but it rolled over. But it rolled over into the negatives, so it's okay.
It's insane.
I still can't believe it. That's what's so funny about it is they've tried like a million different things trying to get rid of it, and they can't do it. I think they've just given up at this point.
What do you mean?
They've tried flagging it. They've like tagged Elon with verified accounts. Like they had a shitload of verified accounts go and like tag Elon and say, "Oh, this is a fake account. This is a fake account." It didn't do anything. They tried
mass flagging it because like it is actually breaking the Twitter TOS. And normally how Twitter TOS works, if you like can mass flag something enough times, normally you can get it taken down. But that account's staying up. I don't know what the fuck. Who Zandy Barry's behind the scenes is bribing to keep that fucking account up, but you know it's still up there.
My headcanon is that Zandy Barry's is like somebody like Zandy Barry's is somebody close to Elon Musk who just like showed him. He's like, "Hey, check this out," and Elon thought it was so fucking hilarious that he said, "You know what? I'm gonna let this account stay. I just want to see what happens."
I don't know what Zandy Barry's did to keep that account up, but it's not going anywhere. It doesn't seem like it. So.
He's probably like a fucking Tesla engineer or something. He's like, "Hey, Elon, get a load of this shit." And Elon's like, "That's hilarious. Keep doing it."
Well, if it's actually some deal like that, I highly doubt it's Elon, but hypothetically, it could be like somebody who works at Twitter who's just keeping the account up. Although I highly doubt that. I bet it's like some weird glitch in the system where it's like he bought Twitter Blue at the right moment, so like the account just can't get like banned off of like bots. Like it has to be banned via like
manually
an actual
banned,
human.
probably.
Yeah, and like it still hasn't been discovered by any real person at Twitter, so that's why it's still up. That's like probably what's actually going on.
Probably so, because I don't think many people at Twitter pay attention to like the stupid shit that goes on in the sector. The sector. You got to say it like that because it's all retarded.
Like somebody's like, "So why are we not talking about anime?" Well, anime's done. We're just stalling before Gator stalling for his last.
Yeah, why haven't you turned out the fucking stream yet, Gator? Good lord.
Because I like talking.
For his last
We're burnt out from anime.
He's waiting for his last super chat.
Yeah, I'll be waiting until I die. At
Is
that
this
point.
a Michael Alberto way? Just keep talking till you get that last super chat.
I do that literally every stream.
Yes, he does. He does do that.
I'll do it like 5 minutes before I end the stream. Like, okay, last minute super chats, and then I like stall and wait till like somebody sends money. Then I just end the stream once they do. It's a good method. Another method was this method I don't think would work anymore. But when I was on Cozy, I would like bring e-girls on my stream, and people would like send me money to kick them off. And you know, I probably made like
that would work very well on Cozy, I'm sure.
Dude, I think I had like this e-girl named Vebi on one time. I think somebody donated like $200 to kick her off. Same with Spooky. I think somebody donated like $150 to get rid of Spooky one time.
Yeah, and it didn't work. You just kept like.
No, it didn't. Okay, so the first time I tried it, it didn't work. But then the next time I tried it, it did work.
People are such suckers.
Listen, all right.
There's expendable funds like to get an e-woman. See, like instead of like paying for an e-woman to shut up, why don't you actually like use that money to pay for a date or something?
No idea.
You could be using that to help yourself.
I need a new e-girl co-host. That's what the A-logs are trying to find for me. It's an e-girl co-host.
Get Ocean Redux to be your e-girl co-host. You just have to watch out for her saying slurs every 5 minutes.
I think she's insane.
I know, that's why it's
she's
perfect.
insane.
It's perfect.
I mean, no hate to her, no hate to her. But I don't know, I'll see her on post sometimes. I'm like, this girl's insane. But that is what makes them fun, though.
Anyway,
Insane
so
e-girl
speaking of
co-host.
insane women and fun, I think we need to like kick this bucket. I think we need to kill this fucking horse already. I think we're
Okay,
beating
one
it off
more
too
thing.
much.
One more thing.
Are you
Raven
doing
Rack.
Year
is
of
she
the
up to?
Spurg stream, Michael?
I think I might do that, honestly. There's like some interesting stuff this month. There's like what Salvo, there's what else is there? Salvo, Ralphomania. Now Ralph's doing like a bunch of like pill streams or whatever.
There's Flamenco Part 50.
Oh yeah, with fucking Turkey Tom. I'm the reason that happened.
Yeah, it's
Because,
your
like,
fault.
Did you tell Tom on him or something?
No, so Tom got blocked by Flam, and like Tom wanted him on the show, so I DM'd Flam like, I can set this up if you want. He's like, yeah, sure. So I set it up with them. That's why if you
Okay.
watch like Tom's voice, like, Michael, where the fuck's Flamenco? I'm like, he's here. Just wait a second, Tom. Just wait a second.
Just want to go in the room with us.
Is he with us right now?
Yeah.
Reptar X2
Hey,
for
got the
$2
super
says,
chat.
wait, here is my super chat. Well, there you go.
Well, I guess it worked.
I guess it did work. All right, so
Raven Rap and Green on Toast living their best of life. Yep, well, good for them. Good for them. I haven't talked to Raven in a hot second. But yeah,
So
Gator, do
Year
your
of the
outro.
Spurg. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Year of the Spurg stream. Michael Alberto's been handed the torch from Mr. Mediker, so he's going to continue the monthly streams. Even if he doesn't plan on it, I'm now saying he has to do them. He's legally obligated to. So
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for tuning in. For those that are listening on Spotify, thanks for listening. Anchor.fm/Anime Boomers. You can find us on YouTube as well, youtube.com/TheGatorGamer, or GatorTime.live will also take you to the YouTube channel. AnimeBoomers.live takes you to the Anchor.fm podcast channel. Once again, we are trying to raise money to go to Anime Matsuri just to kind of cover a little bit extra because it was very expensive to go last year. I think we ended up raising enough to cover a decent chunk of it. So once again, we're going to be doing that. Anime Matsuri 2023 will be the second week in August if you want to go and chill with us, hang out. I think I said that if anybody goes to Anime Matsuri with like some of the Ralphomania merchandise, I'll sign it. I'll sign it for you. So you can have a commemorative token of laughing at that shit show. But anyway, all the super chats have been read now, so it's time to say goodnight. I really do need to go to sleep. I came back. I
Oh my
came back
god, it's
late.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's 11. It's 11. It's definitely time to go to bed.
Play the outro music.
We're gonna go ahead and play the outro
Oh, we
music.
have one more fucking super chat.
One more super chat.
Oh, let's go.
Reptar
Let's
X2
run
said,
to the money.
Michael Alberto, are you my new internet dad?
I guess. I hope not. I'm probably younger than you.
You're gonna have to set up a hat store. All right.
Look,
Yeah,
being
Medicare-
daddy is a mindset, I'll have you know.
Medicare told me to start selling Alberto commission hats. Maybe I will do that. I'll get that set up for the year at Spurg stream. Start selling them.
You should do it. Oh wait, I see somebody is live right now. Hold on, can I raid into their channel? I'm gonna go see. Can I do it? Oh, I can do this. Aha, here we go. All right, so we're going to be raiding into to the Rabbit Feet stream.
Okay, let's go.
Get hype, Michael. Get hype.
Let's go.
Your girl is streaming.
It's like 11 p.m. I shouldn't be yelling this loud.
Pickle Peppers, Pippa Pipkin streaming. So we're gonna send everybody on over there. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, it'll be on YouTube, on Spotify, pretty much everywhere the podcast can be found. And until next time, this is Gator saying so long and have a good night.